Why, hello, hello, gorgeous people. How are we all getting on? I have just realised I've not actually loaded up the save. That was strong on it. We're doing well. We're doing well. Let me just get that loading up, and then we'll switch to that screen. Hello, guys. How are we? Hopefully, there are some lovely, lovely folks out there in the chat world. Do say hello. Liam, how are you doing? I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Surprised it's not just me up this late. We're carrying on the adventure. It's been a day. I was streaming Project Zomboid earlier. That was an interesting one. We've got a whole bunch of new toys I've made work on the channel, I think. So, you know, if you want to play with some toys, you can ! commands in the thing, and it will give you a list of commands that you can bestow upon the chat, should you wish to. I'm just setting another one up actually because I forgot to put that on there. There we go. My prediction for Saturday. I've not given it any thought. Fleetwood away. I'm going to say we're going to do 2-0. I'm feeling it. I know we've got injuries, but I'm feeling it. We've also got a takeover happening. So, I haven't managed to get, like, the spacebar thing isn't working for me. If I hit space, it just carries on. I don't know how to act. Is that an activate in preferences thing? Because that would be really helpful. That would be really helpful if I could do that. Spacebar behavior. Do we have a button for that? Processing maybe. Don't continue game until... I found it. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, we've got a takeover happening, allegedly. Which would be nice. That would sort out the finances. But, yeah, there's a couple of new toys in the Twitch chat that you might enjoy. For example, this should work now. It doesn't work as well as it should do, but it sort of works. Let's fix that while I'm thinking about it. There we go. We fixed that. So that's a thing. You can now, I think you have to be on desktop to make it work. But if you put in ! Commands, there's a bunch of commands that you can do for the chat, including some kind of weird. What's he doing? It's working on Twitch. I don't know if it's working on YouTube yet, but I'm working on getting it working on YouTube. I'm working on it. We'll make it work. Anyway, still figuring out stream elements. It's all good though. Yeah, but I'm thinking 2-0 tomorrow. I haven't actually looked exactly at who is out. Who is out broken tomorrow? Let's have a quick look. Because there should be some kind of news to see what's happening. Match preview from Sportsmole. Well, we are missing. Jesus, we're missing Finn Monroe, Joel McGregor, Big Aaron, though, should be back on the bench, which is good. I think our lineup tomorrow is going to be Ripley, Wright, Knight, LaBelle, Mabete, Tafts, Nichols, Murphy, McGregor, Glatzel, Palmer, and Oldacre. That's got 2-0 written all over it. I'm going to say I was right already. I'm going to call that as me being right. Right, we've just had a takeover. Oh, it's come through. Let's see what's happened there. He's taking over. He's not putting any money. He has put in some money. 75k. Does that help us at all? Well, except that current vision, because we're on course to work within our wage budget. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Loving the takeover. Is that making us better off? Not really. Not really, but we've got money in the bank for now. That's good. I still need to keep fixing the finances, but I will get them fixed because something has to... Where has my team gone? Where our team? Team? Hello, team. Team is there. Team is not there. Okay. I don't know what's happened there. Let's hope that fixes it. Let's hope a day forward will fix that. Otherwise, I don't know how to fix that. Let's hope something will fix it, because I kind of need to press it. What are we saying? We have a new chairperson. Are you excited to be working under the new boss? Yes, I hope he gives me lots of money eventually. Requirements, recommendations, Edison. What does Edison do? Edison is a winger. Can we give him a trial? Plays for Kratius, which I assume is somewhere. Albion Vrenetzi. What do we know about him? He is a good Football League Notios Omilios player. We'll give him a look as well. Why not? I know I'm supposed to be cutting the wage bill, but... Oh, good. That team prediction I got is fantastic. I could have sworn Aaron's suspension was up by now. Why is this not working? I could have sworn the suspension was up right now. But, you know, that's fine. We'll survive. We'll survive without him. We'll still win 2-0. And I'm sticking with it. And Ollie Palmer's too big a boy to be sick. So that's fine. Why are you not... Why is everyone on holiday? It's because it's the winter break. That's why everyone's on holiday. Pro gamer. I knew that. I was just testing you. Right, we're going to be fine. We'll be fine. So, we've got a new chairman. We've got a couple of players. He's been rejected. Okay, cool. Was he actually any good, though? Does he fit in our team? Really? And we are going with this suicidal 3-2-5 at the minute. So, yes, in theory, no is probably the answer. But yes, in theory. I mean, we're going to give that a go anyway. Next time we're out, it'll be fine. Otherwise, I'll do more of a tactics. It'll be okay. We'll be fine. What are you saying, Aurelian? What's your prediction for tomorrow? Do you think we're going to struggle, or do you think we'll pull it out of the bag? I mean, I have full faith in Ollie. I always have full faith in Ollie. But you know, it's sort of, we're getting into that part of the season now where things always tend to start to dip for us. So we are going to have to pull something out of the bag. We've had an offer for Mia, Faruku Mia. He is a player who has not really been playing. That's the one that looks like my old housemate. Yeah, why? I mean, they do want us to pay his wages. But let's let him go. Let's let him go. That's a player off the wage bill at least. I say off the wage bill. We're still paying his wages, but it's going to soften the blows a touch, just a touch, is what we're saying. I don't know if I've just turned the mic off or up. Up, up. That's what I've done. Good. Right. Yeah, I think we're going to have a good run of games once we get through this Christmas break. Transfer window opens in January, which is beautiful. We'll get some more of these players out. I feel like that's kind of necessary just to sort the wage budget out. I am probably going to take a look at the squad we've got and probably set a few players who are transfer listed for release just to see if I can encourage someone to come in and take them away. I think that's going to be the plan as we get that notice as well. Offer contract to Alexei Rojas Fedoroshenko. I would love to, but he doesn't want to join us. Sego doesn't want to join us. Prince Anning doesn't want to join us. And Bradley De Jesus doesn't want to join us. We've offered contracts to these two fellas, though. That's nice. Right. I am going to, for sure, set you for release because I can't imagine a world in which you become a footballer. I think we can probably say the same for Stamboulidis, who's probably not going to become a footballer. Stoichovsky is definitely not ever going to be a footballer. Jorgito Saka, I think, has played for us this season, but he's not playing regularly enough for me to get. You think we're going to draw 1-1, but Tabor is back, and that's a big thing. I like Jake Tabor. I really do like Jake Tabor. I don't know if he's necessarily Football League ready yet, but he's going to have to play some league football to get ready for league football. And I think that's really the big thing, is that we've got to get some minutes in him at this level. I know he's been doing well. I say he's been doing well. I think he scored once or twice on loan. But yeah, I do think he needs some time to develop. So hopefully he can come back. He can get some goals. Lots of goals. Let's get rid of Keramidas too. That should really help us, actually. That should help us quite a lot, just getting one of those players. Yeah, I'd like to see him start getting a run in the team. And if he doesn't kick on for us between now and January, we can just send him back. But Charlie, you need help. How can I help, buddy? Hi, Kit. It is a late start. Kit, you are going to love some new stuff I have done with the stream elements in the chat. You are going to have a great time if you hit !law. All your dreams are going to come true because I'm slowly populating a thing. That'll keep you happy. How can I help you, Charlie? I am here to assist as best I can. As best I can for now. You need my help getting a girlfriend. Well, Tesco's shut, so you're not going to pick one up in there. I'm the worst person for advice at getting a girlfriend because I've just been in the same situationship for like 25 years. So my secret is that apparently I just be funny and someone decides they like me. There has been some testing in the last 50 minutes, Kit. There has. You are right. I have been making sure I have been testing the stream elements. That's been a thing. So yeah, you've got a whole bunch of new toys to play with. I have a situationship, Charlie. We don't use labels because that would be too much like committing to a thing. for either of our liking. Um, it's just a situationship. That's just what we do. I have lots of law, yes, Kit, but getting girlfriends, I mean, I just show up and be my charming damn self. What am I going to do? I honestly, I don't really have good relationship. I'm the worst for relationship advice. There's a long history in my family of just being bad at relationships. So, yeah. Um, be yourself, be charming, learn funny, and the rest should, in theory, fall into place, Charlie. That's my advice. We'll see if that's good advice, but it's advice for now. We have got rid of some players. That's good. See my... They're not happy with some of those transfers, are they? I do have James Scanlon, Kit. I have James Scanlon in almost every save because I think he is a quite special player at this sort of level. Big Jim is the boy. He is a player I would desperately love to see come on loan to Swindon in real life. Also, Kit, we just had a takeover and we didn't get a tycoon, but, you know, we got a takeover. They've essentially just plunged us into debt. All our Greek players that we got on loan have come in, which is beautiful. So we can now put out a team of Greek players when we need to, which is nice. Yeah, things are going well. Charlie, I am in the Greater Wiltshire area. I say Greater Wiltshire area. I'm in the best part of Wiltshire because I'm in the bit that's right next to Oxfordshire. Oh, Kit, he put you out or nearly put you out with Plymouth in the Carabao. Liam, I think I am going to boldly say now, in November, I'm going to make the boldest prediction in the world that Ian Holloway, who is the greatest manager that football has ever seen, is in fact going to get us promoted this season. And I'll go one further. If he doesn't get us promoted as champions, I will personally buy you a pint. That is how confident I am, because I know we live close enough to each other, without giving my location away too much, that if we do not win League 2 this season, I will buy you a pint. How does that sound? And to be fair, if we don't get promoted this season, we'll both need a pint. And I don't even drink. So there is that. Why have we got this guy in goal? Why is Jensen not registered? Why? I just registered all our players. Why is Jensen not registered? Be registered. I need you to be a goalkeeper. Why are all our starting players no longer registered? What happened there? It's like our assistant manager just went out to sabotage us. There we go. Liam is in for the pint on Ian Holloway. That's how we go. Apparently Charlie would like me to do some weirdly filthy things. I probably will not show that in the chat. We've got someone called Molsuk who has managed to get banned in the Twitch chat. Charlie, I am going to casually ignore those because I can safely say that you are not my type, but I appreciate your charming words. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun time. I will possibly send Kit a lovely screenshot of those little messages I just got that are not being shown in the YouTube chat, because I think Kit will find those hilarious. Right, Kamara can't play left back. Charlie, I appreciate that you are 19, but I am not up for such things, but I do appreciate your offerings. Right, let's do a refresher. This is our in-play tactic. Aha, Wild Kit has appeared in the YouTube chat. I will add you as a moderator because I think that means you'll be able to see the messages that Charlie just sent, and I think you'll enjoy that. Right, yeah, so we're playing with this absolute beast of a formation right now. It's a 3-2-5 in possession. It is a sort of 5-3-2 out of possession. I have no idea if it will be successful. We're going to give it a try. And yes, all the fun shall be had. Also, Kit, I've just modded you in the in both chats now. You are our official boss of both chats. Everyone be kind to Kit. If you're not kind to Kit, then puppies will be drowned or something. That's awful. I don't know. Some kind of thing. Let's play some football. Right. Show that guy onto his weaker foot. In fact, that's a thing I should have been doing anyway. We're tired of bad results. Talk to the media. And can I explain our recent slump? We have been rubbish. Is honestly the answer. Yes, I hope so. I hope this change of playing style will improve our fortunes, or we'll get murdered. Oh, it will. If you hold down on the username kit, it brings up a load of options. Works pretty much the same way as the Twitch mobile app. Right now, Charlie, I am managing a team in the Greek second tier. That is our current mission. And we're trying to survive. And we are trying to get the financial situation in this club better, because otherwise they're going to go bankrupt, is basically what's occurring. So yeah, that's our whole thing right now, is we are trying to stay in a job. I say stay in a job, we're not really in danger of being fired unless we go down, but we are fighting. We are fighting all the way. We've gone for this wild formation primarily because all of the best players in our squad are attacking players. Yes, Charlie, I am a girl. I cannot show you the boobage because unfortunately that will get us murdered on both YouTube and Twitch, but it might bring in some people. Oh, we'll figure it out, Kit. We'll figure it out. It will be fine. Yes, so we are behind against Igaleo, which is nice. We need to maybe rethink this formation. I don't think it's unfair to say we might have to rethink this formation, which is annoying because it was kind of working in the last game and I don't know why it's not now. That's okay, Charlie, I will let you off. Right, Jensen needs to do a good thing here. We need to get on the attack and get a goal and get a thing happening and make a thing happen. Zafarakis, who I've just released. Yeah, we get some names down here in Greece. I try and pronounce as many as I can, but Yeah. What's that? How? Athanasakopoulos. I reckon that's as close as I would get. Athanasakopoulos. It's a lot of points at Scrabble. It's a lot of points at Scrabble. Kamara does not score. Oh, Liam, I was going to ask you, are you going to the Cup game, the Bolton game? Charlie, I was born as a unicorn. I spent most of my childhood as a leprechaun. And most recently, I have been mostly a ghost. So that's largely the life story. It doesn't fit on. It definitely doesn't fit on the back of the shirt. Leo, was that a probably not to the Bolton game or to the not being able to pronounce the name thing? Oh, fair enough. If you do find yourself going, let me know. I might be able to find the time before the game to meet you for a pint, because I'm going to be in the R-Calls. So, the most convenient stand for a pre-match. Yeah, none of these names actually fit on the lineup thing. Kamara has got the ball. We're over the top. We've got into the box. Come on, Bianchieri, don't do that unless the cross is good. It is decent. Kenyi's done nothing as usual. Goes back to Lolis, who is reasonably new. That's a shot from range. That's a shot from range over the bar. I realised I didn't repick the team. Oh, I did repick the team because Rasolina's in there. And he was not registered, so that's what we know. Yeah, let's get some goalage. I do feel like I can get this formation working, but it's going to take some better players than we have. What I really need, and actually I set up a recruitment focus for it and I completely forgot, for some wingers who can also play as wing backs, because I think that will probably work. Yeah, to be fair, they can fit Trent's name on the team sheet, and honestly, I would support things a great deal if Trent just had Trent on the back of his shirts. Purely because I understand why he doesn't do it, because random football business fact, you know when you go and get a shirt printed and they charge by the letter for the name, the players actually get a percentage of what you pay for each letter. So like Trent was killing it on Liverpool shirts. He's probably not killing it on Madrid shirts because he's not been playing very well for them from what I've seen, but he's made some money off the Scousers from having shirts printed with his name on the back. Oh, he's got Trent on the back at Madrid now, has he? That shows how much attention I've been paying to him at Madrid. Largely because I always forget La Liga games are on. Always forget they're on, because they're on at weird, awkward times. Right, Kalau has got it clear. We're still only losing 1-0 with this formation, which is absolutely a miracle, quite frankly. We've got Ungielidis with a throw in there to Athanasakopoulos. See, I'm getting better at this. Zafarakis gets it clear, and that's the end of the first half. And we have got some work to do. Better display first half. Let's go with just yelling at all these boys. I really hate that it does that. You've not been good enough. Sort your lives out. And then we'll grab everyone else and just say, make a difference, because you should be able to. Yes, Charlie, I do have a Facebook, but I'm not going to give it out on stream. That's not going to be a thing that happens. That's savage, Kit. That is savage. He definitely was not the best right back with the number 12 at Anfield. I've seen nothing but Liverpool fans roasting him for being rubbish on his return. And I enjoy that a great deal, because if you're going to do a club dirty like that, then you deserve what you get. Like, I understand he wanted to go to Madrid, but he should have done it the right way. That's all I'm saying. Should have done it the right way. And he did not. He did not do that. I think possibly everyone in Liverpool knew he was going to Madrid before he did. He was so indiscreet about that move. Jensen with a throw out there to Kalau. Come on, let's get a goal. We can definitely get a goal with this formation. We've got so many people around the box that if we can't get a goal, something has gone awfully wrong. Well, let's discourage long shots. That's a good idea, because we've got 9 people in the box. I quite like Conor Bradley, Kit. I am quite the fan of the Conor Bradley. I think he is going to be an absolute star in 5 or 6 years' time. I think we'll be talking about him as better than Trent. Yeah, Charlie, I'm not really looking for being solicited right now. As I said, I have a thing going on, and I'm not really looking to expand those horizons right now. So thanks, but yeah, it's not going to be a thing that happens. We have conceded again. Right, let's make and changes. Let's make and changes now. How have we ended up with a goalkeeper on the bench? I never put a goalkeeper on the bench. Right, let's get Zafarakis off for Schultz. And our Lollis can come off as well. Although I'm not entirely clear who for. Maybe we'll put Big Ben on, and then we'll do a bit of a tactics by swapping Broggs for Scanlon. And then we will... I've got something here with a flat back 4 in, haven't I? There we go. I'm well aware this tactic has been rubbish for us, but needs must is basically what we're saying. Needs must. Oh, I've just made a huge mistake. Let's undo all of that. And let's do it on that screen. Good, right, so you can go there, you can go there. Swap those two over. Schultz in there. That's going to be the best we can do for now. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I can just put Bianchieri can go to being there. Swapping with Ben Broggs. Oh, I've messed this up. Right. Bianchieri up top. Broggs in there. Scanlon in there. Nope, that wasn't what I was doing. Kamara there, 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 and then out of possession. Bianchieri back up top. Kamara on the left-hand side. That's right, I've gone 4-4 fucking 2. Kit, I am going to let you use your judgment. Yeah, I think he was performing better than Trent last year. I think that's probably safe to say. I want you as a playmaker, Jimmy Scans, and channel mid for Kone, maybe? That's okay, Charlie. We have all done the beers. Probably not the best idea to be sending messages like that when you've been out with your girlfriend. I'm just if I have any relationship advice of note at all, that will be on my list. But you know, we'll let it slide. We'll be kind. We'll be kind. So we have got a situation now where goals are not occurring for us. I cannot believe I've gone to a 4-4-2. Let's work the ball into the box. It's so unlike me to play a 4-4-2. I'm usually playing some utterly random shape. But we've got to get back in this game somehow. And if we don't get back in this game somehow, then it's going to be a long old season. I do need to have a proper look at all those Greeks. Jesus Christ, Athanasakopoulos with a shot from range. Yeah, I you know, Liam, the older I get, the less I ask. It's basically the story of life. The older I get, the less I ask. Jimmy Scans has once again failed me. And I don't have an obvious replacement. There's no one in midfield that can play as a... Well, no one in defence that can play as a midfielder. Unless they're keeping secrets. Rastellina can do it. Do you know what? Let's risk this for a chocolate biscuit. Come on. Are we doing the thing where we can't make subs again? Is that what we're doing that game again? Are we doing that game again? Yeah, I was under that impression, Kit. We were all under that impression. Can we get Jimmy Scanlon off for Bornschein? Why have they not fixed this sodding bug yet? Why is that not fixed? That's driving me crazy. Why have they not fixed the bug where you sometimes can't make friggin' substitutions during a match? And now it thinks Kocher is a left back. Oh, my word. So far, my favourite player role has been a free role. But we don't really have anyone that can do it. I also quite like the playmaking wingback, but again, we don't really have anyone that can do it. I don't think. If we did, I'd be doing it, but again, we probably can't make... Oh, we do. We've got Fikaj can do it. Let's give him a go. Let's give him a go being a playmaking fullback, because frankly, nobody else who's supposed to be making things happen for us is doing it. So, someone has to. Jimmy Scanlon's got to get involved. He really has to get involved. Athanasakopoulos is going to score this free kick. Oh, he's not. Wide forwards mixed with channel forwards. There's a dirty trick. Yeah, I had free roll working beautifully on the beta with the Lionesses. It was doing really well for me, and I played a lot of random formations on the beta. But I've not managed a team on the men's side yet that can do the job for me. Although I've had a player good enough to be in a free role. Like, in theory, I'd like to think Scanlon can do it, but he really is a support striker. And apparently not a very good one in Greece. But he has picked up a ball there. Oh, he hasn't picked up a ball there. We've missed. It's offside anyway. Offside is fine. We'll allow offside. Galiatsos is going to take this one. That's a name I can do. I can do Hocho as well. And Kariki. See, I can do some names. That one's Untavotis. Can we do a tackle anywhere? Why are we not? Okay, I know we don't have a team good enough to pull this off, but I'm going to a gegenpress. I'm going to give getting a left back on another go. Still not going to allow it, but it will let me go to a gegenpress. I'll show you in a second, Liam. We get out of the game what we've got active. I have got some women's leagues on there for sure. We've got quite a few added databases in the background as well. So like, I think I can add in a few. Like I think I've got access to the Portuguese one. I don't think anyone's made a Scottish League one yet, unfortunately, which is sad. Jimmy Scan's almost scored, but he's gone out for a corner. Yeah, I'd like to be able to play in the Scottish League. There's some good storytelling for the Scottish Women's League, and I haven't been able to do anything with it. As Nick Rasolina gets it in the goal, and we are back in this one. The comeback is on. Kamara setting up. Rasolina. Oh, it wasn't. It was Fikai. Either way, it's worked out. It's fine. We've got a goal. We got goals scored. We are going to bin off the 3-2-5. We're not going to tell Ank that I binned off the 3-2-5 because I was telling her how well it was working. And I think she got a bit jealous. So maybe we don't do that. Anyway, we are going to get another goal. I feel it. We're going to get another goal. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, if you look at Timo's Mega Pack kit, which I think is on FM Inside, maybe, it has the Portuguese Women's League in there. It has, I think it's added a couple of tiers to the French or German ones. It's worth a look. It's added a few things in there. In fact, if I can pull up a thing as we let the game tick down, let me go into my documents and I can tell you exactly what leagues are in that pack because I've got them installed. So it has the Austrian Women's League down to level 2, Belgium to level 3, England to level 4, France to level 3, Greece to level 3, Netherlands to level 2, Norway to 3, Portugal to 3, Spain to 4, Switzerland to 2, and Ukraine to 2 in the pack at the moment. A Hereford trade. Oh no. No, that's sad. That's sad times. For those who don't watch our friend Ank on Twitch, and I recommend it. I'll let Kit chuck a link in if people want to go and follow, because I can't do it from here. She was managing Hereford as an undead bog monster. Don't ask too many questions. Who apparently thought football stopped at the end of the 1800s and was trying to play 1800s tactics with Hereford, and it didn't go well. But she's since moved on to Southport, and I haven't checked in since. Rainbow, how are you, buddy? We've got a friend. How are you, bud? I am incredibly proud, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing out there? We are managing in the Greek leagues, and it's going poorly at the moment, but we are on a bit of a rebuild, both financially and in terms of the squad. I may have made the classic mistake of not reading the rules when we got here. So we have to have a certain number of Greek players in our team. And naturally I loaned in a lot of Premier League players without paying attention. Thank you for that, Kit. Yeah, it's been a thing. That's 5 in a row we've lost. We think bottom 4 go down, but we can't find out for sure because the rules aren't helping us out in the slightest. Yeah, it's been a thing. How are things going with you, Rainbow? That's the next big question. Just so, bear with me just 2 seconds. We'll do what we always do when we get new friends in there as well, because I am still getting good at the Twitch, which, you know, when I say getting good, I mean getting mediocre. There we go. Yes, switching between the 2 apps is indeed painful, Kit. I apologise. PC specs, Harry, are a good question, because this is not the one I built, this is one I won, so bear with, and I will pull that up for you. I will tell you what we are running once I remember how to do that, because my brain has just completely fried. There we go. Completely fried. So we are running an AMD R5 3600 with a GeForce GTX 1070, 16 gigs of RAM, and not nearly enough hard drive space, but I do also need to install a second hard drive. And I haven't done that yet because I keep forgetting. I will have a look at that kit. I'm still trying to figure Stream Elements out. But yeah, that's the specs. We are... I love how it says request new contract, and we've lost 5 straight. I'm not an expert. I don't think that will be successful. I think that will probably be quite terrible. But yeah, I hope that answers the question, Harry. This is a PC I won in a raffle, randomly, and it is really, really good. If anyone is in the market for a new PC, by the way, I will give them a little shout out in the chats, because yeah, I did do a thing. There is more lore. Yeah, it's a good PC. The guys who run the company are really lovely people. They're genuinely lovely people, and yeah, I completely at random. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace to buy a PC case because I was in the middle of doing a PC build. And in the Facebook Marketplace, these guys were advertising that they were running a competition to win. They were essentially doing a charity raffle, and the winner got this PC. And it was only a tenner a ticket, so I bought a couple of tickets because, you know, why wouldn't you? And yeah, somehow I won. It's the first thing I've ever won in a raffle, and it was worth it, quite frankly, because this PC is genuinely a bit beefy. But if you have a look on their website, like, they are not unreasonably priced. They are based in Surrey, I think, off the top of my head. I think. They're somewhere on the south coast, but they are really good. Their PCs are incredibly well priced, to the point where you can buy an entire gaming rig with like flight simulator controls and things on there for 650 quid right now, which is ridiculous because some of that stuff costs 150 quid alone. And they also currently, since we're doing the show, they're doing a Snarter streaming and gaming bundle with, honestly, quite a tasty little PC in it, with a webcam and capture card, mic, monitor, blah, 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 for 600 quid. Like, dirt cheap. Genuinely dirt cheap. This was... I'm trying to think, Liam. This was in... April? Was it April? I think it was in April. I have a feeling there was some vague connection to my birthday, but I don't fully remember. And I'm trying to get back into studio. That's fair enough, Kit. That is fair enough. If you were closer by, I would offer to pay you to put this new hard drive in, because it's not really my strong suit. So when I was doing the PC build I was doing, which is the first PC I built in about 20 years, I might have accidentally fried a motherboard. So that was a good time. That was a great time. That went really well. Yeah, I think it was... I'm just looking. It was May. It was May, because I had used the old PC for doing some big editing. There we go. We've got Tony Stoyovsky leaving. There we go. You guys knew that for ages before I did, because I was looking at something else. Right. Anyway, that's one more player out the door. That's good. We like having extra players out the door. So, tasty stuff. Tasty stuff. Let's see how that affects our aim of financial responsibility. We are not far off being able to claim some kind of profit. But we are going to have to tactics, because as things stand, this isn't working. I might just go back to that, because that is a slightly better team. That is a slightly better team. It does mean not having Jimmy Scanlon starting, but to be honest, he has been utter crap every time we've started him. So, really short version, Liam, is the case I bought was a little bit skinny behind the housing, and a couple of, essentially one too many wires piled on top of each other. Then when I closed the case, it pushed against the pins that then pushed the motherboard too close to the case, and it may have had a little fire. So I had to replace the motherboard, which is fine, and it's currently back in surgery, the other PC, because I am pretty sure the PSU has blown, which is my own fault, because I bought the power supply off of Alibaba or whatever it's called, AliExpress or something, because I thought I'd do it cheap. That may have been a mistake. So it's currently awaiting surgery to fix that, which is a shame, because I mean, this PC is nice. The one I built is an animal. So such an animal. Yes. Okay. I'm glad they put the sell now button back in, because that was definitely missing before. Would you please give me some money? A money for this guy. 6,000, no. Yeah, I'm not sure how we did that either, Kit. But yeah, essentially, the housing pushed against the back of the motherboard and it short-circuited. It was fine. It happens. It's life. You know, we live and learn. The fun part is that when I was 16, this is more lore. Kit's gonna love the lore. When I was 16, I used to work for RM building computers on their production line. Like, I used to build like 50, 60 computers a day sometimes. It's all like piecework stuff. The specs on the blown up PC, I can't remember offhand, but it's like the one that is currently in surgery is the better one, Harry. I will say that much. It's got like 64 gigs of RAM in it. It has it still has a 1080 processor in it. Like 4 tet of like memory, of hard drive. Yeah, it is quite the beast. I can't remember what processor I put in it, but I know it was better than this one. Yeah, that's the thing, Kit. It's the same and different. Go for free. Right, good. Tom Aedis is gone. Good. Because he was leaving anyway. He may as well leave. I know he was good, but he may as well go. That's more money saved. Yeah. That's the thing. The building PCs back then was less components. Like, graphics cards weren't really a thing. So there wasn't that. It was, you know, it was connect up power supply to motherboard, plug in processor, plug in a little bit of RAM, close case, carry on day, really. But it was not a difficult task. Plus, we didn't have to worry about things like Wi-Fi cards and stupid things like that in there. It was a thing. Anyway, we've just got rid of another player. That's a good thing. That's going to save us some more money. We're going to play a sensible formation for our next game, which is in 11 days against El Astru, which I definitely pronounced right. Don't at me. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It seems our lovely friend Rainbow has disappeared, which is fun. The Kipelo Eliados has... Why are there playoffs? Why does this cup have playoffs? I don't understand. Qualifying round, which is where we went out. So playoffs then... Okay, sure. Let's just boldly assume Olympiacos are going to win that. If that's all the teams that are currently left in it, let's assume that Olympiacos are going to win that. Yeah, there were lots of... Almost everything from back in those days is obsolete, possibly including me, to be honest, at this stage. It's not unlikely. We are 15 days from the transfer window. This is a short transfer window. Open on the 1st, closes on the 15th. You can go home because you've got a cold. Go home, you sniffly. Yeah, that's the thing. Even Wi-Fi cars are dying. I know. But I'm old and I remember those being a thing. And I will always remember them being a thing. Why do I have a goalkeeper missing? Did I sell a goalkeeper? Does anyone... Most of you have watched most of this series so far. Does anyone remember me selling a goalkeeper? Because I could have sworn we had, like, at least 5 of them. You weren't a goalkeeper. You weren't a goalkeeper. Selling Gillis was the goalkeeper. I did sell a goalkeeper. I am smart. Good. Right, let's see if we can find an other goalkeeper. Oh, look at that. That was convenient. You think they'll let me have him for free? I know I can afford him. I'm just tight. Let's see. Can I chat you into giving him to me for free? No. Let's remove and exclude. Let's try again. Oof. You're not going to play nice, are you? 2? Oh, we'll take 2. Good. Excellent. We'll get a backup goalkeeper in. I say backup. He might be better than Jensen. But as long as he doesn't want silly wages. Did he have an agent? He didn't. Good. That helps. Let's do some serious negotiating. Right, we'll get rid of that yearly wage rise. Probably keep the promotion wage rise because we're in no danger of pulling that off. Can I get you to go down to 9,000 a week? Come on. If I let you have 10%, there we go. That was okay. That was a decent enough deal. That's a goalkeeper to come in. Good. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the 4.5 star potential with a massive grain of salt because it's 4.5 stars for the Greek second tier, which is not a brilliant league. No, go away. Yeah, can we still look at where that ranks in the league rankings? Is that still a thing? Okay, let's filter this by Greece and we'll see where we are. Then we can work out what we're as good as. So, we are 51st in the table of leagues. Why has it done that? That wasn't helpful at all. 51st in the table of leagues. So we are just above the League of Ireland and the Scottish Championship. Sort of looking for an English league to reference. And just behind League One. There we go. We're just behind League One as a league quality. So, yeah. Yeah, in theory, he should be a constant backup, but, you know, we also, like I said, we have to kind of bear in mind the standard of this league. It is sort of barely a fag paper above or below League 2. So we're basically playing Conference Plus, which probably explains why a lot of these players we brought on loan are doing okay-ish for us. But we do need something else, don't we? In fact, one thing I haven't looked at. I know I'm going super nerdy. We're side questing. Slightly. I have taught my therapist today to call out my side questing. Because it's better for both of us. I was looking for, if you'll show me the league table, the XG table. And that sort of sums it up, is that we've scored 3 less goals than we should have done, and we have conceded 6 more goals than we should have, I think that means. Or have we conceded, does that mean we conceded 6 less than we should have done? I don't know. But we're also we're 7 points down on where we should be. So I don't know how that works, because surely that would mean that we'd be above Panionios. Basically, we're not taking our chances. Basically, what that means is we're not taking our chances. Yeah, it is a bit more fun down here. But yeah, so we are in need of a striker. I remember I set up these things now. Let's see who we've got on offer. From where. Because we set this up for buy or loan, I think. Caio Monteiro. He's a tricky player. Who apparently can play wing back out of position. Out of possession. Allegedly. I mean, he probably would be an upgrade on whatever we've got at left wing. Compare him to Zafarakis. See, I don't like this because I don't know. I presume he's supposed to be the green one, not the red one, but it doesn't really help with that. Yeah, that is... Yeah. We essentially need to find... See, this guy's got 12 for finishing, which if nothing else is an improvement. I know it's not going to say... Okay, we can't get... Why did you say you were interested then? Sack your agent. What are you doing? What else have we got here? None of these guys can play as a wing-back. Mohamed Shabrawi. Or Mahmoud Shabrawi. Who's he played for that I've heard of? Ismaili? Oh, he's currently in Libya. Libya rejoice. Pace, good. Finishing is... Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. They'll come back to us and say we don't want any money for him. Yeah, that graph needs fixing. It does, just so I can read it better, because my brain did not. Ooh. Nicholas Hirschberger, with a haircut out of the Hitler Youth. Doesn't seem unfair. Can he tackle? A little bit. He can do a little bit of tackling. Let's see what he wants wages-wise, shall we? Again, if you don't think I can meet your demands, don't try and get signed by me. I know they probably all want to come on loan. Maskanakis. Maskanakis is the boy now. Can he be the boy? Do you have an agent? You don't. But he'd be a good signing. Well, Alexandros Maskanakis. Okay, he doesn't think we're big enough to match him for his... But maybe he'll come on loan. He won't come on loan. He won't come on loan. A lot of these players just don't want to be here, but they've volunteered. Oh, we can get Robinho from Wish. If Robinho from Wish can score goals... He is quick. What are we saying? Yeah, if you're going to keep saying, I don't have the financial muscle to meet your demands, you're wasting our time. Can I filter this just for loan? Not really. Okay. Pedro Oliveira. He's a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy. Let's see what his agent's saying. Why? Centurion. He might be alright. What's his agent saying? Doesn't want to sign. Might be worth having a chat. Just signed a new contract. Will he join us on loan? He will, you know. He will, you know. It's not particularly helpful because he's not Greek, but he'll join us on loan. And that's part of the problem. That that's sort of all of our big hitters. Any more Greeks in there? There aren't. Let's have a look at what fell in our right-sided player list. Frenetzi, important player in his prime. Oh, that might be affordable. Let's try and we can't bring it down, but that, yeah, it is great and baffling. And someone tested it and they found that it just, when you try and sell a player, or when you try and offer out a player, the list is only populated with people who already want your player anyway, so it's not really much more helpful than anything we had before. Well, that's disappointing. He's not going to take that money. Sorry to waste your time, Albion Frenetzi. I should have known better than to believe that we could afford a player. Delis Vargas. Oh, frosted tips. This man loved NSYNC growing up and never got out of it. Got over it, did he? That's what happened with that man's hair. What are you saying? Nope. Can't afford frosted tips. That's what you're saying. Okay. Back to the database then. Let's see what else is hiding in here. Have I got it filtered for a position? I don't have it filtered for a position. This guy, if he can score goals, he can't. But he'd apparently be an excellent signing. Let's see what he's saying. Contract expiring soon. They want 55k to make it possible. Wants 32 a year. We've got that drop down. Alright, let's have a cheeky offer for him at the end of the season. And then we're going to see if we can get him cheaper than 55k by buying him now. That's the plan. Let's see if it pays off. We'll just take him at 23. Let's see if that pays off. It's not a goal scorer though, and a goal scorer is really what I need. Let's have a look by reputation. Have I got this filtered for... I've got this filtered for Greek players. That's not helping us, is it? Ro Hak-soo from North Korea is a player I would love to sign for the memes. Oh, we've got a friend in Twitch. That's fun. Don't switch apps for it, Kit. It's not worth it. I'll deal with it once I find the right thing. Once I find the right thing, let's boom, done, taken care of. Happy days, right? Ro Hak-soo, not for sale. He will be for sale. I will have him unless I can't afford his wages. Then I won't have him. That's what's going to happen. This right back from South Africa looks interesting though, doesn't he? He's wanted by Umeo. We've managed Umeo on the channel. He is very, very useful backup for the first team, but also would be our best right back. Both of those things cannot be true. He's interested in a loan deal, is he? Is he? I'm not interested in paying that much for him, so that's going to be a nope. Strikers. We need strikers. Let's get a striker who can score the goals. Clive Augusto from Zimbabwe is only rated as a B. Has a cap for Zimbabwe. Will they let us take him on a cheeky trial? Just because I want to see what that range looks like. Will they let us take him on a cheeky trial? Because if that works out the way I think it will, that'll be fine. Zagrafakis is also a striker who I don't really want to pay that in wages for him, but can he be a goal guy? Oh, we've got a new follow. Thank you for the following. Des Fedhubus, who apparently is also a suspicious user. So, good, fun. I probably should have figured that out from the random name, shouldn't I? I'm so good at Twitch. Don't tell anyone, but I'm bang on at Twitch. He's pretty rubbish. How does he compare as a striker to Rory Wilson? Let's have a look at him and Rory Wilson. See, Rory Wilson is in theory a really good striker for this level, but for some reason is not firing. I think I've got an idea. I think, Baldrick, we've got a cunning plan. Let's not overthink it. We're going to add a thing there. We're going to do a little bit of cheese. A little bit of cheese. But I think it will pay off. I think it will pay off. Let's clear the team with the 4-3-3. And let's have a look at, can we build a team of players who are good enough to be here, who are quick. I think we're going to put Ollie Schultz in at right back, even though we've been using Manuba mostly. We'll put Manuba on the bench. Actually, he can be our bench fullback. We're going to go with old-fashioned FM cheese, and we are going to put our fastest players on the pitch. You're ineligible because you can't play in this competition. Then why did you join me on loan? What's wrong with you? Why did you think that was a good idea? My Darnos is quick. So is Igboanugo. So I think we are going to start with my Darnos at left back. Vikaj, what do you do as your main? You're a centre half. Good. That won't confuse things too much. Good. My Darnos can go in there. I know this is a bit meta, but we are in trouble. So needs must. You are best as a central midfielder. You are best as a left back, but we'll also put you on the bench. We are... None of these Greek players seem to... You can run. You can do. You'll go in there, just so I've got a Greek player in there. And then we'll put Borshine on the bench as well. This is going to pay off. Don't you panic, everyone. This is going to pay off bigly. Right. You are... I feel like Lindemeyer is probably better off there. So we'll put Lindemeyer in there. And then we will have this fella Krejci on the bench. No, he's not very good. Let's add Wagner to the bench. We'll have a lot of defensive players on the bench. It's fine. That's okay. We're going to build a team that does attacking with pace. I know. It's a new thing. We're going to try it out. Let's see if it works. I don't think anyone in the history of football has ever attacked with pace before. So, we're going to be good at this. We are going to put Palioliopoulos. I've got to pick 2 other players in my squad who are Greek, which is something I always have to bear in mind. Let's find those players for our attacking midfield. Who is fast? Barjum Darbo can go on the right hand side. And on the left hand side, I'd be tempted to stick Leal Costa in. When's our next game? 8 days. Let's stick Leal Costa on the left hand side. I have no idea if this is enough Greek players. I've not been keeping count. So everybody be prepared for that to be an inevitable outcome of this. Inevitable outcome, because we've all seen what... I've just realised I didn't have any of the wingers selected in that selection. That's not helped at all. Good, that means I can put Kamara on the left hand side because he is a quick boy. Leal Costa can have a spot on the bench. Okay, I think we still need a Greek striker. Must be no more than 8 players in 8 foreign players. Oh, we might be able to get. We might get away with this. We might get away with it. Yes, yeah. I'll show the league. Sorry, Liam, I completely forgot. I got completely swept up. Rory Wilson's going to start up top. That's going to break our league rules, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. No, it is not. Excellent. And then we'll go back to all positions. We'll put Seb Jensen in goal. And we have absolutely smashed that. That's good. That's going to be a lineup for the next game. And then we'll put Biancheri on the bench. And do we have a hidden quick boy somewhere? He can't play. Our quickest boy can't play. Let's let Mason Kocher sit on the bench. That's good. Right. So, yeah, the leagues. Let's look at the leagues. They are in... Are they in here? Yes. Okay, so this is what we currently have on the men's side. Is we've got Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Chile, China, Colombia, Egypt, England, France, Germany, Gibraltar, Greece, India, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, Northern Ireland, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Scotland, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, there's a surprise coming up, Tahiti, and the USA, Uruguay and Wales on the men's side. And on the women's side, I've got Australia, England, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Sweden, USA and Wales at the moment. But I believe that I can add in the I haven't got the Portuguese league loaded up in this one. But yeah, these are all the leagues we could in theory add. Some of these are base game leagues. Some of these are not. I've got a few in Africa. Yeah, got Egypt in there as well. Yeah, there are a few around. I've got the... Yeah, all sorts of stuff that we could add as well. I essentially loaded in Tahiti because I thought if this goes well, we can go for a hexagon as like a late game side quest. So you know, if we can win the Champions Leagues on all the other continents, we may as well go for the OFC one as well. Because why would we not? That's just common sense, basically. Oh, Rohaksu wants a contract. What kind? He wants to be a fringe player, which probably means he's not very good. But if he's cheap, which he should be, he's not. But he is reasonable. Would you please just... You're from friggin' North Korea, bud. Just take whatever money you're offered and escape. What are you doing? Right. We have got Rohak Su to come in. Centurion is possibly coming on loan. Augusto, they've accepted the trial for. I don't know if any of these are fast boys, but we're going to go for the fast boys from here on out. Augusto on a trial with us. That's the striker. If he can score goals for us, we could be taking the mick. It is a risk. It's a slightly bigger risk than I thought. 3 stars. How long have we got on the transfer window? Because that's going to be a deal breaker, isn't it? 28 days left on our restricted. Why are we on the restricted window? I didn't get any notification about our restricted window. I'm sure I didn't. I am fairly certain this is a regular old-fashioned transfer window. Yeah. 1st of January to 6th of February is the transfer window, and then after the 7th of February to the 16th of February is the restricted window. We're in January. Okay, good. So we should be able to sign him if he looks good enough, which is going to be tough because Rory Wilson could prove that he is world class. There are 10 people in chat. Hi guys on the YouTube. Welcome. Do feel free to say hi, no matter how many jars down you might be. We love and appreciate you anyway. And that's always the way. So yeah, do stop in, say hi to the gang in chat. We have lovely folks all around. That's what we do. And we are, I say all around, maybe not all around. We never quite know. You know, Tommy Robinson could be lurking in chat or something, but probably not, to be honest, because he'd probably run scared. I'm just saying. There is a small Tommy Robinson lore drop, but maybe I shouldn't tell that story on stream, for fear of getting a good friend of mine in a lot of trouble. But there we go. Hi Harry, welcome back. Yeah, that's we'll not drop potentially legally dangerous law. I would agree, Kit. I would think I'm probably Tommy 10 Name's worst nightmare. I think that's safe to say. Hi Katie, how are you? Maybe 5th worst. Maybe. We got the goalkeeper. His 4-star potential for £2,000. We have spent the big dollars, the big bills. We are making that cash. Vincent Company wants to know why Bajung Darbo is being played outside of his agreed position. We agreed he'd mostly be played as an attacking midfielder. Vinny Cumps. He has played a lot. Does his position matter? Okay. I will do my best. To make that happen. How about that? We'll do our best to make that happen. Yeah, probably almost as much as you spent on football shirts, Kit. That's probably not untrue. Blah blah blah. You what? It's all falling apart. We've lost Lucas Borshine. That's bad times. I did not need that to be a thing. Did not need that to be a thing. Rohoksu is coming in. Welcome. I have saved a man from North Korea. He's not very good, but I have saved him from North Korea. We've done our humanitarian duty. You found an easier way to be in both chats. Does it involve a smart TV type situation, Kit? Is that what's going on? Or have you turned on a computer? Luciano Centurion is joining us. He is going to add Spanish to our lineup. That's what he's adding. Absolute worldie. Never let it be said he's not. Absolute worldie of a footballer. North Korea is the best under-17 women's team in the world. However, oh, look at you pulling off the fantastic-y tech stuff. I don't think their first team is going to fall under the purview of best team in the world anytime soon. Unless you are watching this on Dear Leader TV. Let's register Luciano Centurion and that goalkeeper and a Rohak Shu. Yeah, we've got all our players registered. Good. We've still got another 37 loans. Hey Maverick, how are you doing, buddy? I see you over there in that there chatsy doodle. Thank you for choosing me for your entertainment for a while. Hope you're having a good night. Yes, indeed, if we believe Kim Jong and all of the North Korean teams are outstanding. Are they actually going to show the Premier League in North Korea? Because that would be hilarious. That would genuinely be the funniest thing in the world. Purely because someone's definitely going to take advantage of that on commentary. Thanks, Maverick. I'm not currently Twitch affiliated because I don't have enough something. And I don't know what it is because I don't fully understand how that works yet. I need a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days, and then I am officially an affiliate. So we'll see how that goes. To be honest, at this stage, if we were to get a raid from somewhere, then we'd be living the dream, because then we would get to affiliate and I could make all sorts of random fun happen. Only 6 units per game so they can edit stuff out, and all the South Korean players are edited out. There aren't many South Korean players left in the Premier League, are there? Now Sun's gone. Do you care tips to grow your channel? Do I have tips or do I want tips? Because those are different questions, and I just want to make sure I'm answering the right question. This is like usually where Kit pops up and goes, that sounds like a bot. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I am not the expert. Hotcher's been taken ill. Gareth, listen. Bud, Gareth, let's talk. I understand that I said he'd be an important player in my squad. I do. Let's be completely honest. I probably lied to you. Let's say I'll try and play him more often. Gareth looks well psycho in that picture, doesn't he? He looks well psycho. Well, that's good to hear, Maverick. I don't know who Eldid is, but I'm glad he's somehow got 5 million fans on Twitch. I have enough fans that I feel like I'm having a good day. That's what I go for. That's the win, and especially because it is currently 3:30 in the morning. And you can link him up to give me tips if you would like. Or ask him nicely to come and raid me and get all of his followers to follow me. That'd do nicely. 5 million followers would be fine. I lost that train of thought. I probably need to play that guy. We're delighted with Club Vision progress. I don't know what we've progressed on the Club Vision. We have. Have we? We can't have avoided relegation. There's still half the season to go. That's got to be a bug, surely. Surely. It can't be happy about our cup performance. Does anyone understand what they're happy about? I will make a note of that, Maverick. Thank you very much. I don't understand. I don't understand where that came from. And the annoying thing is it doesn't really say. It just says you've achieved one of the objectives, which I assume is this one. But we haven't actually avoided relegation, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it was a thing. We certainly haven't avoided relegation because we are in a lot of trouble relegation-wise because we've got to essentially find ourselves overcoming an 8-point gap in 5 games, which I don't think is going to happen. If I'm completely honest, I think we are going to go into the relegation playoff and hope we can smash some of the teams below us. It's sort of how that's going to go. It's sort of why I've gone to this kind of bit cheese. Same Discord name as here, Maverick. I'm not a complicated person. Send that to the municipal ground of Ilioupoli, and we'll see what happens here. It's typed up on the screen in front of me. I cannot type in chat right now because I don't have a typey thing set up on chat. I've got literally a screen up on the television to my left, and I do not have the remote anywhere near me because I am an idiot. So there we go. Right. Let's get this game against Elas Seru out the way. Let's do that. Yeah, you don't say, Kit. I'd figured. Okay. Let's do a.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thanks, Alexa.
You're welcome.
Excellent. 10-minute timeout. Beautiful. Right. Very quickly, let me just do a leg stretchy break because I am starting to feel leg stretchy. I'll be back in just a second. Let me go and have a little walk around the room, and we'll return and we'll play this game against Elias Seru. Right, apologies for that, guys. Long story short, I've been sat in this chair for about 9 hours straight, and things were starting to hurt. And yeah, that's just life. I've been batch recording stuff for the channel because I'm in Scotland for most of next week. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I also did an hour and a half of Zomboid earlier, and yeah, it's been a day. So hopefully we'll be back on track. Like, that should be good. Is he doing something else? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Do I want Kone pulling wide? I think I want him as a channel midfielder. I think that's what I want. But yeah, so it's been a long day. We zomboided. We recorded some stuff. We edited some stuff. We did some prepping of some stuff. Just so there's stuff going out on the channel whilst I'm up north, up in the wilds of Edinburgh. And yeah, we're now playing Ilioupoli, which will hopefully be a good time. And we've got our quick boys on the pitch. We're playing counter-attack. We've got to get something out of this game. Ilioupoli are 7 points ahead of us. This pitch is magnificent. Guys, I don't want to say FM26 might be buggy, but it might be a little bit buggy. Something is happening there. Cannot pretend I know what is happening, but it might be a bit buggy. We've got a free kick happening against us. We can't see the ball. Yeah, this is a new bug. It's a good job I've got this on forward. I can report this in the morning. I'll clip it and I'll report it, because that's not terribly helpful. Let's see if I can fix it by changing cameras, maybe. No. Can we see it in 2D? Sort of, but the ball's not there. Let's play spot the ball. Who has the ball? Go on, someone in chat, tell me who has the ball. Let's have a guess. A no commentary guess. Who has the ball? And not just the team, the player. Come on, one of you can guess who has the ball before a commentary pops up. I don't know where we're playing. We don't have any commentary. Kone's got the ball. Scanlon had a pop. Politis saved it. That much I know because I can read commentary. Blue 5 was a good guess. Currently it is with Natsos here. Is what I've got gathered from commentary. But that is entirely useless. So, there we go. We can show SI now using the clip. That's not working. Whatever they've done to make that a thing is not working. We do not really have any indicator where the ball is, bar hopes and dreams. I think this is the ref here. Like this, this dot with no name above it, I think is the referee. But that's the best I can give you. Something's happened. Someone's going to have a shot. They've got a corner. This is not going to be a thing. The thing is, I want to see how this tactic's working. But I can't really see how this tactic is working when I can't see the ball or the players. This is worse than having no data or no heat map or no anything, because I can't even guess where the ball is. Like, I could read the commentary, But I know nothing. I know nothing. I think we're going to have to instant result this game, which I don't like doing, but that's definitely broken. We're going to say play for the win and cross our fingers that we get a win. We got a draw. Okay. Okay. But it still says we lost 6 straight. But that definitely just said we got a draw. Okay. Well, we got a goal. Rory Wilson did a goal. It's not much, but it's a thing. That fella that Gareth Southgate was moaning about. Was Gareth Southgate? Someone was moaning. Oh, no, it was... I forget. Someone managerial. Nascimento. It would have been Gareth Southgate, wouldn't it? Is he managing Palace? Why is that not on the home screen? Why can't I see who the manager is from the home screen? There, Gareth Southgate. It was Gareth Southgate. Where does he want me to be playing this fella? On the left wing. Excellent. Excellent. Let's give him some game time on the left wing because Kamara's injured, which makes that convenient. Let's see how Nascimento does there. And then let's put Krejci on the bench for now. It was a... Oh, okay, it wasn't me. I just couldn't tell. That's fine. That's okay. Right. We've got 14 days till we play Panathinaikos. We have to win this game because they are the only team below us in this division. And they were the ones who just got a draw against China, who we have just sold a player to, which is probably not smart. I would like a goal scorer to come in rapidly, I think. Because, yeah, what we have learned is that if we could just start scoring some goals, we could probably get up this table. If we lose to Panathinaikos, we will be bottom of the table, which is not ideal. In fact, let's just come back from the old processing for a second. We're gonna have to do a boring. We have to do a boring thing. Training, individual training. Let's do some praising of training. Praise your training. You've done really well in training. Keep up. You've also done really well in training, but I can't talk to you for some reason. Or you. You I can praise you. You've been doing well in training. Good training. Well trained. My theory here is that if I tell people they're doing well in training, they will start playing better. Because it'll improve their morale. I should look at dynamics in a second. Just to see what we can fix too. You've been doing well in training, but I can't talk to you because you've just signed. I can't talk to you or you. I can talk to you, which is good. You've trained well. Good job. You have been working hard. Probably you. You've not trained well. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy boy. And then... Come on, buddy. That's not good enough, is it? I've been disappointed with your training. Yes, you best improve, or I will kill your mum. My Darnosh, you've not been doing well. Yes, you will do better. Let's set a target. I would like you to start hitting a 7. Good. Hit a 7 for me. That'd be nice. That will help us out. Same with you. You don't want targets. You'd rather just have the guarantees. Okay, then I'd like to see an improvement. Don't worry about you've not been training well, you don't want targets. Okay, you do look like the kind of fellow who would slap me for even suggesting a target, so probably not. Adler Nascimento, you have to start training better. That's a thing. We're going to get this so everyone is happier. You don't want targets, but you've got a nice smile, so we'll let you off. Ole Schultz, you should have been doing better. You will make up for it. You bet your ass you will make up for it. All of you guys are going to make up for it. That's what's going to happen. Some of these training ratings are disgusting, by the way. Some of these guys have barely shown up for training. Barely shown up. Like, how are you going to get a 4.8? How are you getting a 4.8? You should hold yourself to a high... Oh. Oops. Okay, I praised him instead of criticising him. That was on me. That was on me. I wasn't reading properly. You'll take a target. Good. 7. Excellent. Excellent. Criticise. Good. Karanikas, you need to get better because you have been bobbins most of the time. Krejci needs to get better because he's going to start getting some game time, so hopefully he'll improve. And Sumanis is going to also be better. Good. Do a thing. Right. Let's see how our dynamics look now, because that should hopefully have fixed that. Cohesion's better, the atmosphere is better. We've got one unhappy player at the club who's Karanikas, who wants to start more, which isn't out of the question, but I've got too many right backs at the moment, realistically. But then Ole Schultz isn't performing. Do we give Karanikas a shot? We'll give Karanikas a shot. I know he's not fitting our super pacey regime right now. You had Grealish at a 5.3. Jesus, Kit, that's not okay. That's not okay. Right, that's a start. That's a start. Right, the other thing I'm going to do as well, let's do a tactics. Do a tactics. Just because we know this doesn't work unofficially. So we'll clear that slot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy that into there. And to see if I can keep old Gareth happy, Darbo's going to go inside to be an attacking midfielder. What role do you want him playing? Just prefer... Beautiful. Beautiful. Can I have you drifting wide? I'm sure I can have you drifting wide. Dribble wider. Run wide with ball. Beautiful stuff. So he'll still be acting as a winger, but Gareth Southgate will stop moaning. That's what we're going for. That's our plan. Has the transfer range dropped massively to 2-star and I barely have my rope. Jesus. You're so... You must be... Either you're so far in the future in your save that I can't comprehend right now because I've got like 19 of them going. Or you are just watching him decay in real time. Good. Let's do that. Let's get everyone playing now. We're going to have a good time. Panagiakos are, and this is a fact, going to lose to us. This is a fact. They are going to lose to us. That's going to be a thing. We've got a transfer window closing in a few days, but I don't know which one because it's not supposed to close till February. I know you want us to offer Venezia a contract, but we cannot afford Venezia. I wish we could afford Venezia, but he wants to be paid actual money. Ah, because he's 33 in the 28-29 season. That makes more sense. Right, go home with the flu. Why are you coming into work to tell me you can't be in work? What's wrong with you? Call HR. Tell them you're taking a day off. That's chill. You're out for 11 days with the flu? My God, man. Offers for Stambolidis. He was a guy we weren't going to keep, so you can go away. Good work. Right, how much wages is that going to save me? That's the big question. It's going to save us £11,000 a year. Well, I never. They will lose if they don't cheat and hide the pitch again. That's true. We're going to beat them fair and square. We have no. If it's at home, so they can't hide the pitch from us. We can hide the pitch from them, but we don't play that dirty. But we do have to get a win here. That's going to be the key thing. How is that lad we've got on trial looking now? Clive Augusto. Does he look like a good player? Realistically, he's not as good as Rory, is he? If we're honest, he's not as good a player as Rory. We're not really looking for a backup. Let's see if we can create a requirement for a striker who can be a star player for us as a channel forward. It might turn up nothing. It's entirely possible. But there are already stadium packs. Wowzers. Alright, we'll be looking into that tomorrow. That's on my list. How are there no strikers there? I mean, we've got Boris Gonzalez. Do we know anything about this fella? Can I look at him? Can I take him on trial? Will you allow that? Because if he's anywhere near as good as he looks, that'll be fine. This Vital fellow will probably be good. How long are you dead for? 6 months. ACL. Not really the solution I'm looking for a striker right now. That's a fact. Lucas Steinfeld from Rot-Weiß Oberhausen. Maybe. Can we try you out? I just want one guy up top that can get the goals. What other strikers do we know anything about? Oh, Kit. Kit. For the memes, Kit. Are we doing it for the memes? Are we doing it? Because Greece does have a population crisis. Are we doing it though? That's the question. Are we doing it? You're asking for too much. Come on, Kit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try and get Kyle Lafferty to sign a contract, to come to Greece, to be the big man. I think 26 is reasonable. We'll even give him a big old bonus. Come on, K-Lafs. What are you saying? He's coming. K-Lafs is coming. We don't need to see his stats. We know that Kyle Lafferty is the finest finisher in world football. That's what we know about Kyle Lafferty. What a star. Oh, it's a guy at Olympiacos too. Oh, we'll give him a trial. We'll give him a trial too. Cannot believe we are going to get Kyle Lafferty in for the memes. In for the memes. I just saw the Stream Elements merch thing pop up, and I was thinking we should make some Kyle Lafferty merch. Kyle Lafferty, world class shagger. That should be the merch. That might be the one. This guy is probably pish. Yeah, we'll take off 10k a week and throw in a free STD check. That might be the way. That's the way to the man's heart. Let's have a look just to see. Is there somewhere in the Premier League a striker with goals that we can have on loan? See, I kind of want to get Daniel Oyatunde in, purely because he scored bags of goals for me at Wealdstone on FM24. And in Wales, actually. He banged them in. And he's free. Oh, can we get rid of that role? Yes, we can. Let's have a look at Daniel Oyatunde for the rest of the season. That's a plan. Anyway, any other strikers here I know are good that we can get in on loan. Because Oyatunde was a bagsman for me in some top leagues. There's no heroes of Blackburn there for me. Not Brighton strikers. Vernon Massara plays for Burnley. He's probably not that good in front of goal. If we could get David Washington in, I'd be absolutely delighted, but he's going to say no. So that was good. We are Ben Casey of Crystal Palace. I mean, we've already upset Gareth Southgate a little bit, haven't we? Let's see if he'll let us try him out. To be fair, no one knows enough Greek players or teams, so that's probably not just you. Charles Agbawadiesu? I don't want to say if I can't. I mean, he's on a youth contract, so I can't even play him. Lennon Wielden. If you've got any kind of stats on the board I can see. To be fair, 5 goals from an XG of 4.1. He might be interesting. We can afford him. We're doing... Yeah, it's true. We did have 0 chance of David Washington. We're going to give that fella a chance because that's a good XG goals from XG return. It's a good goals from XG return for playing in reserves for Derby. And I think that might translate to where we are here. Maybe. And if it does translate, we are going to score some goals. It's such a Moneyball signing, and I'm so not, generally speaking, a Moneyball manager, but it might be the play here. If he'll come. If he'll come. He wants to get the playing time he deserves. I'm saying nothing. Keep your mouth shut, Vasiliki Watsy Facey Doodle. Vasilis Karadaris. He's our guy. You've taken offers from us, from Torquay, South Shields and Dagenham. I think that's a sign he's good enough for this level. I don't know if that's a sign he's good enough for... or he's willing to come here. But we can offer him Greek weather. Okay, we've not played a game since the last 2 times you demanded first team football. You signed Brigaidis, that's good. That's 1 extra player off the payroll. We chose to sell him because they came in and I wanted to get rid of him for the wage lols. That's what we're saying. Right, what are we saying here? We're almost going to have money in the bank at the end of the season. We're so close. We're so close to pulling off money in the bank at the end of the season. That's crazy. That's genuinely wild. And another one out the door. More money saved. Oh, we could be in profit. That could predict profit for us. Neophitidis is ill again. I'm sure it's like the 4th time he's been ill. It's got to stop kissing dirty boys. That's not okay. Don't kiss the dirty boys. Right, tight calf. It's true, if I did offer him side lessons with Kyle Lafferty, he would sign immediately. But we can't do that until Kyle Lafferty has agreed to sign. Oh, Daniel Oyatunde is coming. You watch him be utterly bobbins in FM26 now I've signed him. Heads up about Chris DePaulos. He wants to... Oh, it's happening. It's happening. But not before I check. That's some tasty numbers for Daniel Oyatunde. He's a pacey boy. He's a pacey boy to go up top. Signed, sealed, delivered. Give me numbers. Give me things. I am just going to tease you with Kyle Lafferty not being signed just yet. Let's get... Why did you do that? Why are you removing players from my squad every time I click automatically pick a squad? Why are you doing that? That's not okay. We've got to get all these guys back in the squad. We've got 99 slots. We don't have to worry too much about how many players we've got registered. We'll welcome Oyatunde. And then, what are you unhappy about? It's to do with Daniel. You don't even play in the same position, you numpty. Everyone will get their chance to blah blah blah. Shut up. Right. It's happening. It's happening. Let's get that done. Big Kyle Lafferty is in. Yeah, hopefully 14 finishing and good pace will destroy in that league. How much do they want to buy Kyle? Oh, yes. He's in the bag. Big Kyle Lafferty is in the bag. He is nowhere near good enough to be playing in this league. And we don't care because he's Kyle Lafferty. Oyatunde can have the number 11 shirt. And Kyle Lafferty can have the number 22 shirt because that's how many children he has. The Lafferty law continues. Confirm the numbers. Get it done. Job's a good un. The Lafferty law continues. Send him on an intensive Greek course. Don't want him getting lonely. Let's tell Kyle Lafferty you want him to be here. Let's have a look at his attributes. Well, he's going to be on the bench. He's going to be on the bench. 14 finishing was good enough for 18 Premier League goals. Well, hopefully it's good enough for 18 second tier in Greece goals in 4 games. Would I like... Yes, I would. Why don't I get to hold a press conference for Kyle Lafferty? Do I have any thoughts? Yes, I have thoughts. Is there going to be a change? Probably not. I we'll do whatever we need to do, but we're not going to tell you that. And that's taking a step backwards. This is Greece, son. We'll look at improving the squad. He does add quality. I've got respect for him. Good. That was done. Those are indeed stats. They're not good stats, but they are stats. We've got a striker. That's a start. It has just occurred to me, one other thing we might want to secure in this window is checking to see if we've got anyone with any kind of creative vision. Because that could be a thing. That could be a thing as well. Bear with me a second. Was just seeing who was out there in the world. Just in because I'm loosely aware it's 4 o'clock and we might want to nip off for a raid at some point. Right. You're unhappy because I said he's going to be an important player from now. Don't you panic, Stefan, because he's a speedy boy, and we need a speedy boy. Right. So his creative vision is for making children. Saying he's unregistered, I definitely just registered him. 9 vision. Considering I came in to fix their financial troubles, I'm going to be honest, that may have been a massive waste of money for the memes. But let's put in another column here, just so I can quickly see at a glance the vision of the players. Let's be honest, it doesn't make any difference who I play, because none of these guys can pick out a pass to save their lives, except Elton Fakaj, who I think we've got playing as a no-nonsense centre-back. We haven't. Good. Can he do anything further for? We're not going to go advanced. We'll go ball playing. He could be a ball playing centre half. In fact, actually, this might be mental, but if we're going for a counter attack, having Fakaj go forwards may not be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Turn those off. That may not be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Does he have any long shots? No. That's fair. Yeah, if you get a chance to sign De Bruyne, I'd probably do it. I'll be honest. In fact, I think I did sign him on an FM24 save. Just to be a mentor, like he was 38 or something, and he was definitely not good enough for my team, but I think I signed him to mentor younger players. And I seem to remember he did a good job. Good. Press conference. That's what we need. We've got to do it because they want to talk about the signing of big Kyle Lafferty. Many change for the new chairperson has made my job more difficult. Nobody's certain. Blah, blah, blah. I'm quite happy with the new setup. We're getting on really well. Therefore, we go about expectations. They find themselves in 10th. That means they've gone above us. No, it doesn't. There's only 10 teams in the league. How are they performing above expectations if they find themselves in bottom? How does that work? Answers on a postcard. We respect them enormously, blah, blah, blah. It was a disappointing result because they didn't bring a pitch. We will not get into hypothetical discussions. We're expecting him back soon. He needs to get better. Can we expect Kyle Lafferty to play very often? Surely he's the very definition of an emergency backup. Why can't I add comments anymore? We are going to say, let's see how things unfold. With Bugaitis doing things, yep. And we are in no rush. We'll say some nice things. We're not sure we have players who aren't enough. I don't know who Armand Fettuccini is. Sounds tasty. Let's say nice things. We've avoided relegation despite not reaching the 22-point target. Typically, how have we avoided relegation? I don't understand why it thinks we've avoided relegations. I know, right? No, we need to add comments. Oh, you changed his mind, and then he changed his mind back on retirement. That's sad. 40. We've worked hard. Scanlan's physical traits to what you do as Shaw. Said his definition of a game changer. He's not changed any game for the better so far. More than one way to win a football match. I don't care about Olympiacos B. Who do I think is Foreign Player of the Year? Okay. I'm going to throw this out there. Feel free to disagree in chat. When you say, who would get your vote for the Greek Super League 2 Foreign Player of the Year? Foreign Player of the Year does not scream Lissandros Papastilianou to me. That sounds like a Greek man. So I'm not going to say him. I'm going to say that guy because he sounds Argentine. Yeah, I vote Kyle Lafferty. He's not done anything yet, but we'll vote Kyle Lafferty. Angry Boy. Angry Boy has loan offers to go to play in Poland. Are any of you... You're all going to pay all of his wages except Olympiacos for Lou. Do you know what? It doesn't say where he wants to play. Go play in Poland for a bit. Because you're not very good. You've got a face that just makes me want to slap you. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for you to go play in Poland. It will be good for you to go play in Poland. It will be fine. I still don't understand how we've avoided relegation. That's fine. Tactical advice. What are you saying, tactical man? Stopping crosses. Do you know what? I don't care. We're going to do it. We're going to do it with fast. And we're going to score with fast. That's the plan. Score with fast. Score with fast against Panathinaikos. Scoreth the goals with Panathinaikos. Also, big thank you to everyone hanging out currently in chat. I see there are 10 people watching on the YouTube and 4 watching on the Twitch. Do come and join us in the chat. Say hello. Just so we know you're out there. Do follow / subscribe, depending which button is in front of you wherever you are, if you haven't already. That's always a pleasure as well. We have a YouTube channel full of helpful guides. I've just recorded 2 Wonder Kid guides. One Wonder Kid guide and one listing the best players in women's football available on freeze for those playing that side of the game. And there are some doozies of picks in there. Some players you will find very, very interesting, I believe. We have got to put 2 other players. How is Leal Costa not registered? What is this guy doing to me? What is he doing to me? Why is Leal Costa not registered? Yes, do go... Kit, if you're about to pass out, you are much welcome to go sleep. That's fine. I won't hold it against you. You know I won't hold it against you. I have just realised a problem with my match squad. How are you still not registered? I literally just registered you. Why are you not registered? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've just registered him. I don't know. But that is a perfect place to slot in our Lord and Saviour Kyle Lafferty onto the bench. And I think we're going to put Rasulinia on that bench as well. And I think we're going to submit that team. We're going to submit that team. Kalaf is going to get potentially off the bench. Got some players struggling for match fitness, but that's okay. And we are going to get the win against the team that are bottom of the league, because if we don't, we will be bottom of the league. Step up, end the bad results. Good. And then we're going to tell everyone, I want solid defensive work. I want taking control of the midfield and score some goddamn goals. I've not put the new striker on the friggin' pitch. I've not... Kit, I just realised as I saw your comment, I have not put him on the pitch. Alright. I got Kyle Lafferty on the bench and I didn't put the new striker on the pitch. Priorities have gone with the memes. Let's hope we get the goals today. And then Oyatunde can come in next time. Our... Yeah, 3 games for him to get 14 goals, whatever it was. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. I think there is some kind of post-season madness happening anyway. So that'll be fine. Oh, won't be fine. That won't be fine. How have they scored against us? He sold like 3 players a dummy. What's he doing? And Fakai tried to kick him in the head. Right. No messing around now, boys. Let's get this done. Was Nascimento even good at running? He was. Okay, good. We're going to get it done. I could just go route 1 and attacking, and we could just hoof the ball over the top of them. That is also an option. That is an option. We've got a pitch today, though. We brought our pitch. We know what we're doing. I don't... Because bottom is automatic relegation as well. That's the trouble. Everything from 6th to 9th is, I think, relegation playoffs. But bottom is definite death. And we find a new club. Which we don't want. We've got the ball though. Nascimento through for Darbo. Darbo, oh, what was that? Was dirty. That was dirty. Barjum Darbo just raboned it to Rory Wilson, who somehow scored and beat an offside trap. Look at this dirt. Absolute filth. This Darbo lad could be a bit special when I play him in the right position. He could be special. And now Big Jim Scanlon gets a corner over, and that's gone too far, but Kone has a pot. What a goal. We are back, boys. We are back. We are so back. So back. And that was Jimmy Scanlon causing havoc in the box with a wild corner, and Kone just going, I'll have a pot, boys. Job done. Thank you very much. 2-1 up. Come from behind. we're going to play for set pieces because we just did a good thing from one. And then hopefully we'll do a good thing from another one, and another one, and another one. And then we'll send in Kyle Lafferty, and just his sheer presence will impregnate all of Greece, including the men. Because that's what Kyle Lafferty does. Karanikas to Lindemeyer, to Psyropoulos, which is a slightly dangerous name. Kone, Nascimento, forward for Darbo. He's through again. Is he going to do another cheeky Rabona? He's turned his man. He's found Kone. Kone has hoofed it into the shed that we're still building. The goals are going to come. The goals are going to come. We've cracked it. We've cracked it. The trick was quick players. Abubakar, I think, played for us, didn't he? Was that fella not with us earlier in the season? Did I sell him to them? Do I just have an Abubakar or another save? It's entirely possible I've got an Abubakar. It might even be the same Abubakar. What a save from Jensen. Last minute reaction save. Happy days. Good work. Nice boy. Job done. Karanikas is a thing. Darbo gives it away. Drifting out wide. Cheeky, but it's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We've got faith. We've got faith in this team to get more goals. And if we don't, we've got Kyle Lafferty, and he is going to shag your wife. Because that's what he does. Jensen with a big hoof down the field. Gives it away. Probably not what we were looking for, to be honest, Seb. Not really the one we were looking for. Forward for Jensen, and Jensen let that one go. We look unable to cope with them, apparently. I'd say we're coping quite well, given that we are winning. Karanikas, despite begging for first team football, is on a 6.5. Just saying, bud. You begged me for first team football. Are you in a role you're not good at? We'll have a look at her in a second. Let's have a look. Is he just in a role he's not very good at? I think he's supposed to be a wing-back. He is. To be fair, I've got no one down that side. That's probably not the worst idea. Nascimento looks nervous. But it's okay, because Fikai's picked up the ball, and he's going to go attacking. Nascimento back to Maidanos. To Fikai again. He goes forward to Kone, to Lindemeyer. Lindemeyer goes forward now for Wilson, to Scanlon, to Darbo, to Kone. Kone goes forward for Wilson. Scanlon's on the ball. Wilson's had a pop. It's just past the post. The boys look like they're up for it today. They do look like they're up for it. We could put some breathing room between us and death, which is nice. They've got a free kick though. Carney's taking it. Always press Giacomakis. That's a strong shout, I suspect. Oh, what a save from Jensen. The big boy has stepped up. He's feeling confident. Now he's got some footballers in front of him. Address the team. Things are going well. You're capable of better, except Karanikis and Maidanos and Nascimento and Lindemeyer. Get better. Lindemeyer's lost confidence. Karanikis has got anxious. Kit has fallen asleep. That's where we're at. That's our sit rep. It's all good. It's all fine. The laughing man is coming. He's coming very soon. Maybe not on the pitch, but certainly in the bar afterwards. As it's being cleared, as far as Psyropoulos, that's in the box. That's a goal from Big Jim Scanlon. Finally, the man has arrived. Big Jimmy Scanlon gets on the score sheet. Darbo's got another assist. We are cooking against the worst team in the league. We are cooking. We are going to get ourselves up the table now. And I cannot believe that finally James Scanlon, after, 14 games, has got himself on the score sheet. When I had him with me, wherever I had him before, Gibraltar, he had 17 goals. playing as a support striker, and he's just taken this long to score 1 goal. Right, Nascimento, you are, my friend, utter rubbish. Is it time? I'm going to regret this, but Kyle Lafferty is coming on. Igbo Anugo is coming on. Lindemeyer is going to be replaced by probably Lichtensteiger. Probably. That's going to be Krejci because he does that better. Karanikas might get replaced by Manuba. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But it is time. Kyle Lafferty makes his debut for Ilioupoli. He will score the goals. He will do the things. He will do your wife. Carney just had a pop from forever out. What a risk. In fact, let's just see if we can cheese our boy a goal very quickly. Not set pieces. We don't want to do set pieces. I should set up set pieces at some stage. Our number 1 penalty taker, now he's on the pitch, is going to be Kyle Lafferty. And we'll change the player if he misses, just in case. But Kyle Lafferty is about to get goals. It's going to happen. I guarantee it. Guarantee it personally that Kyle Lafferty is going to get a goals. At some point, Karanikas is coming off because he has been utter crap. Despite begging for first team football, he's been rubbish. I do need to make sure I know what Manuba does best, because it might not be that. Play-making wing-back. Yes, let's cook. Let's cook, as the Chillins say. And then, I don't want to take off Darbo, but he's on a booking. Kyle Lafferty's not got into this game yet. He's got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get into the game. In fact, now I think about it, let's take Kyle Lafferty off. And let's send in whoever the best actual left winger is. Bianchieri. Good stuff. Right. Oh no, don't do that. It's okay, it's done. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We've got a player on the pitch. It's okay. The subs happened. 3-1 is going to be the final score unless we score again. We're not going to. That's going to be full time. Darbo on a different level. I fully agree. Address the team. You played well. Don't get complacent. Karanikas, Maidanos, Nascimento, Lindemeyer, and I'm afraid Kyle Lafferty. No. And Darbo, frankly, you were incredible today. Good work. Good work. Goals have happened. We are staying up. We've ended our 6-match winless run against one of the few teams in this league worse than us. We've moved above Olympiacos, B. It's important we say the B quietly. And we're good. We're good. Praise Darbo's performance. You were great last game. Do that again. Next game, we've got to play Olympiacos in our last game of the regular season. We could put gaps between us and Olympiacos, maybe even move up the table. Panionios are playoff bound. That's strong. I'm going to remember, before I forget to remember, to put that striker up top, Oyatunde. But let's do it now. Let's do that now. Get Oyatunde into the match squad. Who is the... Logically, it's going to be Lafferty that comes off, isn't it? And then... let's do it. Let's stick Daniel Oyatunde on up top. He is going to score the goals that are going to get us staying up. I feel pretty good about that. I also feel like a lot of these players should have been playing for our B team because their sharpness is not quite where it should be. Can we get a friendly in this gap somewhere? Let's do that. Let's get a friendly in the gap somewhere. There we go. I just want to smash someone. Themistocles. You look like willing whipping boys. In fact, we can play a couple of games this week. We'll also play Nikki Alimu. We will play a couple more the week after because we've got a break week there. Parama will do, and then we will squeeze in one on the 21st just to get a bit of match fitness into these players because that feels like a good idea. Athinaikos, good, you'll do. All right. Let's do that. I can't really holiday to the next game because I've got to see what we can do in this transfer window. Old Trafford United, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How is your night going? Welcome in. Welcome to the fun. We are very much in Greece, very much trying to solve a financial crisis, and very much trying to avoid relegation because it took us a while to figure out how to get this team playing. But I think we figured it out now, is what's going on. Just for your quick catch-up, we have far too many foreign players, and we are desperately, we've just won our first game in about 8. But we're getting there. We are back on track. We've got 2 games left to play in the league season. The next one we have to play in the league is against the team that are top. And then the one after that is against the team below us, who are unofficially Olympiacos. And we are hoping we can make something nice happen, basically. We've got a transfer window in progress. I'm trying to offload as many players as I can. Whether or not I've been successful is 50-50, but we've just signed a striker from Arsenal, so hopefully he's going to score us many goals in the Greek second tier, which we figured out is about halfway between League 2 and the National League in terms of quality. You're off. Thank you very much for your service, Dimitris Kalamvokis. I hope you have a great day wherever you end up playing, because I wasn't paying attention to where I sold you to be completely honest with you. And that's somehow not saved us any money. Go figure. Go figure. Ah, there we go. That's been completed now, so that should start saving us some money. Espirito Santo, unhappy with Calau's loader. I'm really sorry, Nuno. But what's happened there is that frankly, he wasn't very good. He was not a very good football man. He's not very quick, and he's a bit rubbish. If you want to recall him, I think you should. Good. Take him back. Take him back. He was cack. And now, are we in profit? Are we finally in profit? No. Wasn't helped by signing Kyle Lafferty for the memes. It's got to be said, that wasn't my finest work. But we're going to play some friendlies this week. I say play, like we're not going to actually play them because I'm not a psychopath. We're going to play some friendlies this week. And then we are going to hopefully get through this transfer window unscathed. Oh, I set a recruitment thing, didn't I? I set a recruitment target for a striker. Oh, lordy, yes. Jason Mendes from Waldorf Mannheim. He must be good. He's got his name spelt stupid. Oh, he's a speedy boy. He's a speedy boy. Come to me, speedy boy. Come to me, speedy boy. And you're a second striker and also a speedy boy. Do I dare play two speedy boys? They are essentially the same player. We'll keep one as a backup for the other, but we've got German players being offered to us. That's how you know we are world class. We are massive. That's just what we do, being massive. If he will sign for us, we will stay up. Zafarakis is back. We've still got 3 players out, and now Bianchieri is injured. He's looked off the boil. I'll try and play him more often. His big problem is that he's not very quick. That's the big problem with Lichtensteiger, is he is fairly quick. It's okay. We'll try and give him a football. The trouble I have is that I have too many foreign players. That's the trouble. Dylan Mendes, you've accepted our offer for Jason Mendes even. Let's get Jason Mendes in the bag. Have 2 strikers. I can rotate in and out. One of them will start scoring and then we'll laugh. I say one of them will start scoring. There's like 3 games left of the season. But one of them will start scoring. One of them will. Right, this friendly I want to finish like 9-0. That's the plan. Have a friendly that finishes about 9-0. That's the big goal. If we can have this finish about 9-0, we'll be laughing. How is Pieface still streaming? That's mad. That's mad. Anyway. It will be fine. We've scored the goals. Oyatunde is off the mark. Only shows who scored 4 of the goals. Scanlon scored Nascimento scored. Oyatunde scored. Scanlon scored 2. Which just doesn't show his other goal for some reason. Okay, good. Good. Can we expect any business before the window closes? Never say never. Where are we lacking for pace in this team? Let's do that. Where are we lacking for pace? Right back, but realistically, the experiment didn't go well, so Ollie Schultz is going back in. It'd be nice to have a quick centre half. Be nice to have a couple more creative players. Would be nice to have a couple more creative players. Let's get rid of that. Let's just see if I can find anyone who has a 15 in pace, who isn't crippled. Vikram Pratap Singh might be fast, but realistically that's like a 12 or a 13. Savas Mousakis, again, it's about a 13. Enish Bitiki. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Don't think you'd be a starter for us. But if you'd be a threat from the wing, maybe. And regular starter's not a thing we're going to make happen. I think squad player is a thing we might make happen. You're happy with that? Okay, we'll make that happen. Then we'll have a whole bunch of options. Good. Transfer window shuts the same day as this game. So we've just put 5 past Nicky Alimou in a friendly. That's nice. That's tidy. That's tasty. Good. We are going to say, is there another position you might go into the market for? Zero comment. I do not know. I do not have an answer for you, my friend. That is not a question I can answer. I am sorry. I am sorry. We are currently, somehow, the 4th most popular stream. Why have I got beginner player underneath my thing? That's not accurate. That's not accurate. Let's get rid of that. I am not a beginner player at all. I am a hero. Superb, right. Right. Let's get this game out of the way. Augusto Trotter-N. I don't think he's worth making off for either, Dimitris. I would agree with that. Right, Themistoklis. Let's put several goals past Themistoklis. I would like that to be a big deal. 12, 13, 14, 15 nil maybe would be good. That would be ideal. Batiki is coming. Mendes is coming. We could be on fire with these strikers. Goals, they do be coming. Right, Jason Mendes. Let's get both registered to play. And then we'll have a look to see what exactly it is that you offer. Jason Mendes, you offer fast, you offer composed. I say fast, you offer finishing. You offer good enough to be on the bench, for sure. And Enis Batiki, you offer slightly quicker, slightly less good at finishing, slightly more composed, maybe. Good, excellent. Let's get those switched around, shall we? So, Bianchieri, I think you need to come off not as fast as Christopoulos does. You can come off for Jason Mendes. And then Batiki. I mean, the big problem is we've got no more speedy centre-backs, have we? I mean, we've got this guy, Kostoulis. He could do it, maybe. How long he dead for? 11 days. 11 days. But Rasulinho does score from corners a lot. Let's go to attributes. Let's drop that down to like a 12. And let's see if a central defender appears. Why are no central? We've just found no central defenders at all. That's because it's gone back to just selecting strikers. Good. Good. Right. I would like you to come play for us. Why are you not playing for us? Don't really want the requirement to buy him. Accept those demands, I guess. Whatever those demands were. Because he is a speedy boy. Can I please have a centre half? That's what I would like. A centre defender who can run. Stamatoulas from LSCRO. He wouldn't play for us. That's the trouble. He wouldn't play for us. There's no one else from a big club. Lachunganunga. Can I look at you on trial, please? Maybe you too? Your passing's far too good to be a centre half. What are you on about? You are above average. Rahul Beke. Christos Shepapadakis. Oh. I mean, you can't be that good because you play for Panagiakos and you're not playing. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, a fresh go. It will be fine. It will all be gravitational. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Sambo. You will be in our team. I'm sure of it. By virtue of the fact you're slightly better than Ole. Zafaraikos, developing concerns. Developing concerns, sir? Are you developing concerns? I don't know, sir. Are you developing concerns? Am I losing my mind? Is it 5 o'clock in the morning nearly? Bloody is too. Okay, right. Registration. Camogela Sambo. Please get out there, sir. Play the footballs. Welcome him. Zafaraikis. I think you should probably accept, sir, that you are something of an impact sub. And you have. And you have. Excellent. Greek transfer window out of the way. Let's fixture schedule some fixture schedules in just a second. and see what do be occurring. You need to go, don't you? Yes, you do. Good. Good. Right. Goodbye, Chaika. I barely know who you are. Because you're a 20-year-old Russian with plastic hair and no potential. Which is how I know I didn't sign you. Basically. Fixtures, right. Fixtures. What have we got left? We've got 2 league games against Panathinaikos and Olympiacos B coming up. That's nice. Welcome everyone who just came into the chat, by the way. Thank you for being here. Lovely to see you. Do say hi. Do the dropping of the old fellow and whatnot. It's all very helpful. All makes things better around here, if we're honest. And it should all be fine. We've things have definitely taken a turn out there in the Football Manager world, because we've got one who's decided to switch to alternate team, one who's decided to switch to playing GeoGuessr, and an American, which is nice. Good stuff. Excellent. It's all popping off out there. Right, how did that friendly go? Where is that from? Let's just see how it goes here. Ilioupoli, Hammer, Themistokhalakis, and Nascimento, Darbo, and Scanlon on the score sheet. Happy days are here again. Happy days. Now, I am aware it's almost 5 AM and I should be in bed, but I do want to finish this season, or regular season, off today, so that's what we're going to do. You can bring in some quality, anything he wants to be. Magnificent capture. I didn't say anyone was a friend of mine. That should keep people happy. How are our dynamics doing in our squads? They're doing okay. Bruno Leal Costa is unhappy about his playing time, but to be fair to him, if I could end his loan, I would do, and I can't really talk to his manager to get him to end the loan, which is a problem. That's a problem for us. Right, we're going to be fine. How long have we been streaming for? 3 hours on this one, 2 on the other, 5 hours of streaming in one go. That's strong. That is strong. That's what we like to hear. Let's make sure I've put Sambo in our first team. Mr. Speedy Boy. And that should be good. Let's go now to our next game against Panathinaikos. And we will win it, but I'll be back. Okay, we're back. And we're at game time. That was well timed, wasn't it? That was well timed. Sebastian Jensen's injured. Oh my word. Oh, it's back in one day. It's fine. He's not dead. He's not dead. Good. Do you feel that's a sign I should put a goalkeeper on the bench though? Let's take Vaselina off. We'll give Chris Dodoulis a chance to be a goalkeeper for us. In fact, was he the new goal? Is he the new goalkeeper? He's the new goalkeeper. He can go on the bench. Somehow none of these guys played in any of those friendlies. How does that work? How does that work? I don't know. Right. Panionios, we're going to get this done. We're going to score all the goals. We've got all the strikers. We are absolutely on fire. We will have a real pitch. Before we do that, I shall get another drink and then pick up where you left off last time out. And let's get this done. Okay, we're here, game is underway, job is a good one, we are going to win today. That's our plan. Daniel Oyatunde is going to score at least 15 goals in the next 2 games. Don't get sent off. Don't get sent off. Don't get sent off. It's okay, he didn't get sent off. He didn't get sent off. We are going to avoid relegation. Kiakos with a free. Panionios, for anyone just joining, currently watching, etc., 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 you know how it goes, are currently the best team in this division by quite some distance, and they have played in major European games in the past. They did beat Udinese once. They drew with Newcastle once. They've just scored past us. Avlonitis scoring for them. It's going to be an uphill struggle, but we came from behind in the last game, and we will come from behind today. That's going to be the plan. That's the plan. We just have to pull it off. I don't know why I didn't take Nascimento out. He's rubbish. It's fine. It's fine. He's going on a run. He's going on a mazy dribble. He's put it out wide for Maidanos. Down the line for Nascimento. Come on, into the box, buddy. Into the box. Do it. Do it. Do it. There was a weird cutback, and it almost led to a goal. It didn't quite make it through to Oyatunde, who would have scored because Oyatunde has big finishing. Sambo with a great header, though. That's good to see. Strong right back doing right back things. I didn't even ask Sambo what his best role was. What's your best role, Mr. Sambo? Wing back? Yes, please, sir. Thank you. Suits you. Ah, Mr. From the Water is on the field. Bakakis, over the top. Maratis, let's get this ball back, please. We haven't. We have not. We have not got this ball back, please. We need to do this. Jensen's got a goal kick out wide, going for Maidanos, back to Fikai. Fikai will get the ball across goal to Sairopoulos, to Kone. Kone forward for Sambo, who's now going as a wing back, and finds Scanlon. Jimmy Scanlon into the box. Bajum Darbo has scored, and we are on terms with the best team in the league. The Great Escape, get it playing. We could be Great Escaping this, because we could be ready for the bup-bup, bup-bup-ba-da-bup, bup-bup-ba-ba-ba-da-bup-bup-bup, It's on. It's on. We're building form. We're building a team. We've got the pacey boys out there doing pacey boy things. And we will pacey boy this out. We will. We'll pacey boy it out. Bejarano forward for Bakakis. Nascimento tracking. Moraitis has scored. Maybe the Great Escape isn't on. Maybe. Was that Fakaj again? It was, wasn't it? It was Fakaj. Oh, he's tried to come short and he's not left his body between the man and the goal. Basic primary school level defendy type stuff. Basic primary school defendy type stuff. Throw in with Maidanos now. Maidanos to Kone. Kone across the box. Oh yeah, Tunde with a header. And should have scored, frankly. Should have scored. But there's time. We're not out of our depth yet. We do need to defend. Maidanos has come far too far across there. Luckily, Lindemeyer will tidy up for him. Bejarano to Baikakis to Van der Vorta. Cross. My word. What a goal. What a goal. Absolute scenes. Scenes, but not for us. Not for us, unfortunately. I am going to have to take off 3 defenders at some stage, aren't I? Because they are all rubbish today. Sambo's got an excuse. It's his first time being here. Nobody else has that excuse. Someone get the ball back and run with it. Literally any of you are welcome to try. Literally any one of you. Jensen should not be working that hard in goal for us. This half-time team talk is giving me one where I scream at Maidanos for being absolute bobbins. And we've got to take Baikakis out of the game. Jesus. Okay. Let's see it out. Good stuff. Right. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. You especially were not good enough, and your mistake cost us. Sambo, Fakaj, Nascimento, Oyatunde, Jensen, all of you not happy with your performance. Get out there, fix it now. Maidanos needs to fix whatever mistake he made. Fakaj and Sambo just need to come alive. I will switch to Route 1 if I have to. Nascimento on the ball. Can we get back into this game? Kone to Oyatunde to Scanlon. Scanlon out wide for Sambo. He's into the box. Scanlon brought down with an absolute savage tackle. And Darbo is over the free kick. Can he score from here? Nearly. Nearly. We have got the pace to pull off Route 1 in our team. We have got the pace. Let's make that work. Right, you do that. You do that. Lichtensteiger do that. Nascimento is coming off for probably Bianchieri. We'll leave Oyatunde on for now. We are going Route 1 and we are going attacking. Positive. Let's go to attacking. We'll give Oyatunde a minute just to see if playing the ball over the top straight at him gives him more chance. In fact, let's just check we're doing that. Just see if it gives him more chance to goalkeeper distribution. We are going target forwards, frankly, and we're probably not shots from distance. Time wasting is less often. Tempo is fast. Good. Let's do it that way. Let's get the goals by counter-attacking. If you're used to more urgent pressing intensity, we can make that happen. That's not a problem. We can make that happen. Just get the ball forward. Right, Oyatunde, I'm afraid, buddy, you've had a chance. Jason Mendes is going to come in for you and show you how it's done. Why has that not worked? Why is that not working? Again. It's on you, Oyatunde. There's nothing I can do, but I cannot make any more subs. Kone over the top of Bianchieri to Kone. Kone is through. Just wide. Just wide. And we are going to have to get past Olympiacos B to have any chance here, aren't we? We are. Sirapaulos forward, over the top, looking to get the ball forward there to Scanlon. Scanlon with a shot from range. Jesus Christ, boy. You're on discouraged. Don't do it. Don't do it. Can I please take off Oyatunde for Jason Mendes? Please. 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 Please let me do that. Please let me do that. Wilson, I'll take Wilson. I don't care. We'll put Wilson on. Okay. Okay, we cannot change tactics at all. Good. Bejarano, Kiakos to do things. There's got to be a thing I'm not understanding here. Is it because it's in possession? Will that fix it? Will you allow me to make a change now? Nope, you won't. Nope. That's a problem, right. Come on, let's get the ball to a forward. Lindemeyer behind the ball, back into defence. That's what we like to see. Igbo can do something about it if he wants to. That'd be nice. I mean, it's not gone well. Can I take Jensen off? No. Kiakos, come on, into the box, get it clear. Good stuff, good stuff. It's going to go out for a throw-in, but that's okay. That's fine, as long as we get back into this game. That would be nice. Any time now. Any time now. Jensen, come on, hoof. Hoof big. Hoof big to the big boy. Darbo, his turn. He can go. Afterburners on, son. Come on, crossover. That's it. Into the box. Wasn't the one. One last chance. One last attempt to change tactics. What if I drop Oyatunde there, and then I try and take Oyatunde off for Mendes? That was worth a go, wasn't it? Oh, there is a tactic I could do. There is a tactic I could do. We could put Bianchieri up top. And then we'll have Oyatunde as a channel. You as a channel. What else can you do, Oyatunde? Not a lot. We'll have you as a channel then. And then Bianchieri, you can just go to there. You can be a wide outlet midfielder, which I'm sure you'll do beautifully. We'll put Darbo there in the middle. Scans, you are going to become the playmaker. Darbo, as you were. You're going to be out here, out of possession, as a winger, and then Bianchieri tracking. That's probably wise. Ayatunde, you are going to be a tracking centre forward, and then Darbo, you're just going to be up there floating. Scanlon, you can do that. Kone, cover wide. That should be fine. In fact, Scanlon can probably cover wide too, but we're not going to go too far. Lindemeyer, yep, you're good. Good, right. 10 minutes to go. Masterclassing it as a turnaround is what we're doing. Giannakopoulos does a thing. Jensen now with the ball for Panionios. Can we please get what we want? That's all we like. Apostolopoulos. He's going to do a thing. Oh, don't give away a penalty, you clown, Scanlon. What are you doing? What were you thinking, you moron? What a stupid tackle. And now Van der Vaart steadies Van der Vaart for the penalty kick. Good. Good. Let's play for the win. Why not? Screw it. Let's skip out of that. It can't get much worse. It did get worse. 5-2 though. Alright. Darbo got a second. Can't begrudge him that. That's fine. Oyatunde made his debut. He probably is a happy boy. Right. 2 weeks till our next game. Our last game of the stream is what I'm saying is going to be the Olympiacos game. It's 5:15. Far too early in the morning / late at night to be awake. Although Sod's Law says we will get some kind of raid will happen the second I decide to go offline. There are a few people out there. A few people. I'm sure it will be fine. Right. Where were we? There. Moyes unhappy with Koch's loan agreement. 1 game left of the season, mate. I'd get over it if I were you. I would say I would get over that if I were you. Because we are going to score many goals. Zafarakis and Centurion are ill. I actually haven't played Centurion yet, have I? Oh. Specifically brought in Centurion to play on that left wing. And didn't play him. Wise. Wise. Good stuff. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why we play 17 games in the league season when there are 10 teams in the league. I don't know who we haven't played twice. Unless I've missed a thing. Oh, it's just tagged an extra game on at the end of the season. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, let's hope that's not Panionios again. Let's hope that's a different club. Anagakos has been recalled. Probably for the best, because he probably wasn't playing. Unless he was playing. In which case, that's on me, quite frankly. We've got 2 wins in friendlies this week. That will boost our confidence before we go to play Olympiacos. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. We will see. I'm sure something good is going to come. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure something good is going to come. We are going to save our season. It's going to be fine. To be fair, we don't get automatically relegated if we finish, if we get 1 more point. I think 1 more point keeps us safe, so that should be fine in theory. Oh, Seb, why are you injured again? Why? Why, Seb? Listen, stop being unhappy with it. You can't recall him anyway. It's outside of your transfer window, so just stop moaning. Right. We were going to take Nascimento off that bench, weren't we? And we were going to send in... Centurion is still dead. Leal Costa, maybe? No, Kamara. Why is Kamara not there? He's the quick boy. Simple rule of quick boy. Right. What are you dead with? Achilles tendonitis. John, you probably shouldn't be in goal. You can have a rest today, and you can be replaced by Kostulas on the bench. There's an offer in there for someone. Keramidas. What was Keramidas doing? Not playing? Good. Keramidas, you're not playing, so you can be sold to Asteras Varis. You are welcome to go. That'll be fine. I don't recognise the badge for the next game either, but I have a feeling it's someone near the top. Someone we can't catch. Unless it's whoever that is with 17 points. We'll find out in a minute. It is. It's Chania. Back-to-back wins to end the season would be fantastic. Unlikely, but fantastic. Let's see if we can pull that off. Let's see if we can pull that off. We are just going to go with key highlights for that one, though, I think, because I'm getting tired. I'd like to get those 2 games out of the way as quick as possible. That's working nicely, though, isn't it? That's a nice little midfield triangle. What's it? That's pretty. We like. Right, Oyatunde. Go be better, is what we're saying. It should be fine. We're going to be fine. It'll all be okay. Quick stretch. We are good to go. F.A. Ackman. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Gadget, go, go, go. Right, carry your last performance. Things will be fine. Strong defence. Dominate midfield. Quality finishing. Get it done. Go to dugout. Get this out of the way. Kick it off. We're in the black and white, not the red and white. I remember this being confusing last time. It's definitely time to lose the hairband because that's hurting now. Let's get the goals. Let's go to the key highlights. Boom. Done. Get the goals. We can go to rapid speed between highlights. We are rapid speed between highlights. Good. Corner for Olympiacos. Silcott Dubry must be English, I would think. Kalogeropoulos scores for Olympiacos, though. Maybe we're going to go route one earlier this time. Where is this guy from? Silcott Dubry. He was English. Formerly played for Chelsea. Of course he did. I remember that. Kone to Maidanos. Maidanos forward. Kone, Kamara, Darbo. Darbo turns. Kone, Scanlon. Scanlon's going to go on a run. Go on, turn across. Good stuff into the box. Bajung Darbo is going to save our season again. He had 2 last game. He's had another one today. 2 assists the game before that one as well. Bajung Darbo is on fire and Scanlon sets him up again. And this is starting to turn into a thing. Starting to turn into a thing where we could maybe save ourselves. It is entirely possible that Olympiacos have just packed their team with first teamers today, but I doubt it. Although Darbo's just given the ball away, probably wasn't what I wanted. Let's get back into the game, shall we? Lindemeyer is trying to track. Ahlafakis is trying to track as well. They've just scored again. Alright. Alright, lads. Alright. Alright. So what you're saying is we need to go a bit more defensive. So Darbo, you're going to start doing some tracking, son. Kamara, also a bit of tracking, mate, if you don't mind. Just a touch of tracking. Oyatunde, I probably also want you tracking. Scanlon, you're going to cover wide, mate. Kone, you're going to cover wide as well. It's going to make sense. It's going to make sense, right? You're going to be a holding fullback. Maidanos is going to be a fullback regular. And then we're going to go there, make Sambo a wing back, make Fikaj more of a ball player, I think. Probably the plan. That's going to work out perfectly. Scanlon, do I want you being an attacking midfielder or do I want you being more of a playmaker? I probably want you being a playmaker, don't I? Let's do that. On Oyatunde, could you please be a channel forward? That would be lovely. Be lovely if you could make some space and find a goal. That would help us out immensely. I would appreciate it every single time if you could pull that off. And then if we could just get ourselves back into this game, I think we'd be okay. Kamara's having a mare on the left-hand side. Kalogeropoulos is also doing things for them. Let's turn up the press. Let's turn up the press. Higher defensive line. High block. Tackling to standard. Press the keeper. Good times. Just try and be a nuisance. Win the ball back early and go at them. That's the plan. Scanlon on the ball. Forward for Darbo. To Oyatunde. To Scanlon. To Darbo. Darbo out wide. Looking for Scanlon. Looking for Darbo. Darbo gives the ball away. Because of course he does. Why would he not? Come on. Oh, Kamara with a press. Gets brought down. And then we've got a free kick. If Kamara can make magic happen here, we could be in this game. Kone, back. Is Kamara supposed to be playing as an inside forward? Is that a tactics I need to do? You are playing as an inside forward. You'd do better as an inside winger though, wouldn't you? You would do better as an inside winger. Maybe we'll make that your thing. And see what we can do from there. Oh, that was a tackle. It was a tackle. Lindemeyer's up for it. Scanlon gets it back. Sambo to Darbo to Scanlon to Kone. Out wide for Maidanos. Kone again. He needs to get forward. There we go. Maidanos to Scanlon. Back to Kerne. Forward to Darbo. He's in on goal. Wasn't far away. Was not far away. We can get back into this if we could only only get the ball. Ooh. Half time coming up. Bit of a shout at a couple of players, and maybe we can turn this around. Maybe. Not like that though. Come on, let's turn this around. Oyatunde to Peonis. Peonies? Maybe? I don't know. Over the top, head this back. Syra Paulos got nowhere near it. 2 minutes added time. I would like this to be a goalification, please. Syra Paulos to Sambo, to Darbo, to Sambo. Sambo, forward, please. Come on, Scanlon. Over the top, mate. Over the top to someone. There we go. Probably waited too long to get that counter-attack launched, didn't we? Darbo. Let's get down the far side. We have done. Come on, cross into the box. Oyatunde gets his first for the club. Daniel Oyatunde puts us back on terms. We are ready to go. We are fit to cook now. Fit to cook. The boys are ready. Oyatunde is coming through. Cross comes in. And that is a beautiful headed goal. Leaps like a salmon. Puts it away. That's what we brought Oyatunde in for. The Arsenal man has got us a goal on the stroke of half time. Address the boys. We've had little possession so far. Things do need to improve. Kamara, Lindemeyer and Syra Paulos are going to get the old you've not and Avgarinos. You've not been good enough. Sort it out. Everyone looks motivated, fired up. Get out there. Get me a third goal and we can be safe. We'll be safe with a third goal. Like dead on safe. That's got to be Lindemeyer's. It is. For Maidanos. Good stuff. Right, forward. A bit more urgency, boys. If we go a little bit more urgency, I think we'd be okay here. That's a terrible tackle. Get back behind the ball. Bodies behind the ball. Fakai, why aren't you behind the ball? Why have you let the Atsos get through there? Why? Why? Why is this not a thing? Right. It wasn't even Syra Paulos that time. That was all on Fakai. All on Fakai. Alright. We go again. We go again. Let's not wait for the hour mark. Let's get that done now. Right, Sambo, you're coming off, mate, for Manuba. Manuba, you're going to stay as a wing back. It'll be fine. Syra Paulos, mate, you're coming off for Lichtensteiger, I believe. It's good. Lindemeyer can be replaced by presumably Kostulos or Krejci. Kostulos. Questioning whether that's the better way around for them. It's not. Which means Lichtensteiger should be doing something else. Centre back. Okay. That's what you do best. That's what you do best. Kamara. Do you know what, bud? I think we're going to send on... Yeah, let's send on Biancheri for now. Should have kept a keeper on the bench, shouldn't I? Should have kept a keeper on the bench. Let's swap those out of possessions around as well, just to make sure you're not running too far. In fact, we've got to keep you that way, haven't we? That'll be fine. Right, that's okay. Good. Let's get out there with some slightly better performances. And then maybe we can get a third goal, back on terms, avoid finishing bottom. That's what we're hoping for. It's not really happening. We're not really getting possession back. We're not seeing any highlights. So, let's go a bit more direct. Let's distribute long. Where is the playmaker? Midfield, long for those. Over the top. Discourage that. Patience. Absolutely none. Hit the early crosses. let's bypass the press and pick up the pace, drop the time wasting, and then go with that for now. I just want the ball going forward and faster. That's all I'm asking. I've had so many shots and we've not converted as well. Come on, get the ball forward. Bianchieri has come on and just been rubbish from the second he took to the pitch. Like, if that's what costs us, I'll be mad. Can we press? Just keep pressing. Keep pressing back. Good. Right, forward. Oyatunde is tiring. And he's anxious. Let's send in Mendes. You're a much better channel forward. What are you best at out of position? You good at tracking? You're a centre forward. Bianchieri, you're really bad. Really bad at that. If you could be better at something else, that'd be nice. Right. Let's get a goal. Do a goal. Right, attacking. Very attacking. Do a goal. Fakai over the top. Into the box. Darbo's picked it up. He's kept it in play. It's been brought down. That was a murder. Nev Menidis should not be getting that far forward. Come on, bud. Let's get back. Let's track. Let's track. Let's track. Let's track. Anyone track. Fakai, get this clear. You haven't done what I asked you to do. And we are not scoring. We really need to get attacking. Really need to get attacking now. Come on. 1 minute to go. Bianchieri in possession, bud. You are going up top. That's a whole conversation. You're going up top now. Darbo's coming inside. Out of possession, bud. You're going to go there as well. Inside. Mendes, the channel forward. You are going to be absolutely a centre forward. Let's just get it done. Over the top. In business. We're going diamond. Nothing happened. We are alien invaded. And we're in trouble now. That was shameful. That was a shameful performance. I am disappointed by that. I think the league table is going to be embarrassing as well after that. I've just got a feeling we're going to be bottom. We're not. We're safe because Panagiokis lost. But it does sort of end our season. Supporters are disappointed with the club vision. Is that relegation? Because if it is, we're fired. Which on the plus side would mean I can go to bed. But we don't have a clear grasp of the rules. And neither does the game. Supporters are very disappointed with the club vision progress. We've avoided relegation. I think. We're on a holiday to our next game. Which I think is on the 7th. It is. As long as we still have a job, we'll play it. I say we'll play it. We might play it. There is nothing to play for. I am now at yawning point. We might just instant result it. Just so we can see what the rest of the season looks like. Because I think there is a playoff. And if there is a playoff, I think we have to win every game of the playoff. I think we have to win every game of the playoff to stay up. because I think we'd have to finish 6th effectively to stay up. Assuming there's a playoff, which I wouldn't be necessarily happy about. Unless the playoffs against a team from the league below. Kalanikas announced his intention to leave Ilioupoli. To be fair, you've been bitching for so long, I no longer care if you stay or go. So that's fine. There's something on the calendar there. There is something on the calendar that looks like a playoff. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like that. What is that on our calendar? Champions Group, relegation group. Friggin' hell. Okay. Okay. So 3 points today. That brings us back in line. We are just going to instant result it, and then we will play off it tomorrow. That feels like a good shout, doesn't it? That feels like a good shout. Right. Is everyone there that I want to be there? Is our injured boy back? I sort of want to put Rock Hack Sue on the bench, but I can't decide if that's for the memes or not. Why are we not playing any reserve friendlies? Why is that not happening? That's a problem. Kegney's only had 1 goal all season. Batiki's going to go on the bench for Kocher purely because I don't envision using Kocher. And there is a voice inside my head saying maybe we should put Karanikas on the bench purely because Manuba's not very good. Oh, let's take Avnerigos off for Jensen. Let's go with that. Go with God. We are going to smash and grab a win. That's our plan. Batiki is going to get a squad number and he's going to score a winning goal. That's what's going to happen in 3, 2, 1. Winning goal, please. We did a 3-0. We're up in 9th. We're still in 9th. But we're a point behind Chania. Olympiakos beat Kalamata, which is pretty impressive because they're 3rd. And now we should get some indication of how these playoffs work. Hopefully. Just any indication for how these playoffs work. So everyone from 5th down to 10th goes into a relegation group. We play 5 games. Top spot stays up. 5 get relegated somehow, but there's 5 teams in the thing. Well, how does that work? We don't... Presumably we'll find out in a second. Presumably. And then we will end the stream. Right, Kamara, great performance. You were superb in front of goal. Well done, son. Nice work. Finally showing up. Let's make this work. As a squad. Right. Nutios relegation group drawn. So Chania, Elas Siru, Marco, Olympiakos, Amp. Oh, we are in the group. Okay, good. Good. Now, championship group, relegation group. We all keep half our points. We all play each other once, I believe. I think we have to finish in that top 2. I think is the vibe. Relegation group. So 6 teams confirmed. top 2 stay up. Everyone else gets relegated. Yep. Good. Okay. So, we're going to end the stream there. Thank you everyone for watching very much. I think we'll do some kind of raidage. Probably on Ryan. Why not? Let's go raid Ryan. Thank you for watching, guys. See you all very soon. Have a good one. That's the plan.